What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Jreasn. Cincinnati Bengals, Tennessee Titans. Divisional playoffs, guys. And I'm just getting everything loaded up. I do apologize for being just a little bit short, a little bit late. But we're about to get going here soon. How's everybody doing today? How was your weekend? Or how has your weekend started? What's up, Alyssa? Sirius? Marissa? Mike Yoder? Jonas, what up, bro? Jan, what's up, man? Oh, you been sick too? God. You guys gotta pick up those vitamins. Stay well. Hope you get better. We just got a couple minutes until kickoff. Sad to hear that, Marissa. My woman, she's actually just getting over it. She was sick for about 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. I didn't get sick. She ended up quarantining with the kids. Like I literally had seen her last Monday, and then like she got sick between like Tuesday and Wednesday, and I didn't get anything. So it's really weird. But she got sick, and she thinks she's got it from the kids. But it's really weird. Yeah, and I tried saying that too. Like, you know, everything's not COVID. You know, like you could just have a cold. You know, people are saying like, you know, it's always COVID. No, like I really think like it's possible you can just have a cold. Like it doesn't have to be all like serious and hyped up and like, you know, be as crazy as what they're trying to make it always seem. But people are definitely getting sick. I'm not gonna downplay it. I just think that, you know, it's not just COVID out right now. You've got the flu. You've got, you know, all kinds of stuff going on. So, yeah, Mike, I'm gonna try. I'm hoping so. If I don't have anything going on, I've got the stream up, but I may have some stuff going on later tonight, so I may only be able to do this game. But I'm definitely doing both tomorrow, without a doubt. So. Kickoff coming soon, guys. We got a spread of 4 points. Bengals +4, money line +175. Over and under is 48.5. And we're gonna get to it shortly here.
Excited to watch this matchup. Tennessee, unlikely #1 seed, Trent, considering the injury that they dealt with. Derrick Henry went down in week number 8.
Derrick Henry is back for the Bengals, so that's definitely gonna make a change, and we'll see.
But it's his presence on the field that makes the job of the offense better, especially for quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Over the last 3 games, Tannehill has 7 touchdowns and no interceptions. They've won all 3 games to get themselves in position for the #1 seed.
Cincinnati is confident, and that confidence comes from their young quarterback, Joe Burrow.
They have a ton of confidence in Joe Burrow. His
what up, Jonas?
His leadership, the way he has that it factor, the entire team believes in Joe Burrow.
It is Cincinnati and Tennessee, the #4 seed against the #1 seed. NFL Divisional playoff action next on CBS.
All right, so we're in a quick commercial break, guys. Make sure you are hitting that like button. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. That way you can be updated with streams just like this. Bob in Missouri. hoping the Titans lose today. Yeah, man, me too. I've got a few parlays riding on Cincinnati. I've got two with the Titans, but the majority of my parlays have Cincinnati in there. So I'm hoping they take the win. Barissa, you had a date? That's what's up. I hope it went well. Oh, okay. You said, yeah, it went great. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Very nice. A few more minutes until kickoff, guys. Bengals and Titans. And I definitely expect this to be a good one. But if the Bengals can stop that run, I definitely see it being a low-scoring game, and the Bengals ultimately taking it. Money Mind Sean says, win Tennessee Titans.
Welcome to the divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. We've got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Titans making their third straight playoff appearance. Cincinnati coming off its first playoff win in 31 years. That 26-19 victory over Las Vegas on Saturday, ending the postseason.
All right, and kickoffs soon. Tennessee's going to get the ball first, and we're off.
We're underway from Nashville and out to the 25.
And it's going to be a touchback.
Before we get things started on offense for Tennessee, let's check in with Evan Washburn.
Fine, as this Titans offense takes the field and the return of Derrick Henry occurs, it's the final puzzle piece for this offense, and they haven't been fully together since week 6 of the season. That's the last time you had Henry, Jones, Brown, this entire starting offensive line on the field together. Ryan Tannehill, the one guy who's made it through all 18 games, said it's really been the last 3 weeks in practice that's got the confidence set for this huge game, fellas.
And Evan and Trent, they won 3 in a row to end the regular season.
All right, Tennessee has the ball.
In any of those games. First play from scrimmage.
First play is a pass, and that's going to be picked off. My goodness, first play of the game is an interception.
And just like that,
wow.
Cincinnati takes over.
What a start.
Well, just when everyone thought that Derrick Henry was going to be the first one to touch the ball, Jesse Bates did not fall for it. The linebackers came up on the play-action pass, but Bates was eyeballing Tannehill the entire way, jumps in front of Julio Jones to get the interception.
Ryan Tannehill had been playing near perfect football over the last stretch of the regular season. Interceptions were an issue earlier in the season. He finished with 14 during the year, and Cincinnati has got it a 1st and 10 at the Tennessee 42.
Cincinnati 1st and 10. Burrow, and he's going to take a sack for about 4 yards, 4-yard loss.
Jeffrey Simmons got in there as well. This front is very talented that Joe Burrow is dealing with here this afternoon. Last 5 games for Burrow, 13 touchdowns and no picks.
Well, and you consider prior to that, he was leading the NFL in interceptions with 14. So when they needed him to dial in and not turn the ball over, he's done an excellent job. That's what got him into this position right now.
He set franchise records across the board throwing the football this season for
Burrow's in the shotgun.
Joe Burrow has been Joe Cool. 2nd and 13, Burrow.
And nice quick pass. Mixon's still on his feet.
The sideline and he's out of bounds.
That's going to be a 1st down.
David Long missed, and then Mixon made him pay to the tune of 19.
Good job by Burrow, not trying to push the ball upfield, hitting the check down to Mixon, and a terrible job of tackling by Long as he comes up and just tries to use his shoulder instead of wrapping him up. Mixon's not going to have any of that as he bounces to the outside and picks up the 1st down.
Cincinnati
What's up,
driving
Selena?
after the Tannehill turnover. They are inside the Tennessee 25. Nixon remains in the backfield and gets the call.
And that's going to be a run for no gain.
One forward progress. Tennessee's defense prepared for Joe Mixon going up the middle. Offensively for Cincinnati, the numbers are not eye-popping, but they did score consistently, averaged 27 points per game, good for 7th in the league. Highly talented group of skill position players.
Well, you said it, Ian. You got Joe Mixon, who is top 5 in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. You have Jamar Chase, top 5 in receiving yards. The numbers that Joe Burrow was able to put up, it's going to be tough against this defense that doesn't like to blitz. They bring pressure with mainly their 4 guys up front.
Incredible turnaround from Zach Taylor.
Burrow just throws it away after his rush. That's going to be an incomplete, so it's 3rd and 9.
Joe Burrow as he was trying to hit Mixon. Defensively for Tennessee, this is a much improved group from last year to this year. Jeffrey Simmons took a step forward. They will put pressure on the quarterback. The addition of Zach Cunningham has given them a different dimension defensively. Came over from Houston, and Kevin Byard, an all-pro season on that back line.
And really, Ian, you said it, it's this defensive line with Autry and Simmons, their ability to put pressure in the middle, and then you change up things on the outside. So line up 5, so it looks like you're going to pressure. Then just like on the last down, one guy drops out and causes confusion in protection.
This is a 3rd and 9.
And there's going to be a flag, but he is sacked.
Jeffrey Simmons busting through.
So we'll see what happens here.
Well, this time they do bring foul.
So there was a delay of game, so that sack's not going to count.
That's a big delay of game.
So Joe gets saved on that one.
Going to have 3rd down over again. I tell you what, with that crowd noise, Ian, I didn't hear the whistle stopping that play, but that actually works to the favor of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Are you saying there was a whistle involved here in regards to Cincinnati? Because I seem to remember that from
so
a week
3rd
ago.
and 14.
Well, this one they tried stopping the play before it happened.
At the Tennessee 28.
While it was happening.
So the Bengals will get to do it again and actually benefit from the penalty. 3rd and 14. The crowd is deafening early. They'll go empty again. Spread it on 3rd and 14. Burrow from the gun gets rid of it. Catches
Quick throw on the catch at the 20.
Higgins dives forward.
4th and 6. And now I'm assuming Cincinnati is going to go ahead and kick the field goal.
Well, Ian, that's a huge penalty for the Bengals to their benefit. Instead of having to attempt a 55-yard field goal, now all of a sudden they're going to get the ability to try a 38, 39-yard field goal. So that delay of game penalty actually worked in their favor.
Evan McPherson in his playoff debut last week. Field goals from 31 yards, 30, 43, 28. 4 field goals for the rookie out of Florida. Trying to get Cincinnati on the board. 38-yard attempt.
All right, and field goal is good. And that's going to be your start of the game. Bengals 3, Tennessee Titans 0. And we're going to take a quick commercial break here. All right, guys, so we got 28 viewers, 17 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's try to get up to 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button so we can get to our next goal of 25. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Great start to the divisional playoffs. The Bengals and Titans. Bengals started off with a nice interception, which is why we now have a score of 3-0. Anybody check out that Super Bowl halftime trailer? It's pretty nice, huh? I remember the last time I think Cincinnati was in the playoffs, or they went to the playoffs. It was because of Ah, why am I drawing a blank here? Who can help me out in the comments? Who was the quarterback for Cincinnati when they went to the playoffs? Orange hair guy. Yeah, Andy Dalton. Yeah, that's when the last time Cincinnati went to the playoffs. And then Tennessee, I think they went with did Mariota take them to the playoffs one time, or at least get close to it.
Unique shots from the game are brought to you by Paramount Plus. Cincinnati takes advantage of the turnover. Could have been a lot worse for Tennessee, all things considered.
Well, considering they got the ball on that side of the field and they were backed up, just holding them to a field goal is a victory for the Titans.
Yeah, you Tread. I remember Mariota took Tennessee one time. It was a while ago, but they definitely went.
Return man Hilliard will have it come back out to the 25. Let's take a look at next-gen stats powered by AWS.
You can see from a play-action standpoint, with and without Derrick Henry on the field, without him, it's 3 yards less per attempt, and that's the type of influence and presence that Derrick Henry on the field brings. Now, Tannehill's got to be able to bounce back after that interception on the one play they've had today.
All right, so now Tennessee has the ball.
They go with a 4-receiver set from the 25-yard line, one play of offense, and a pick from Tannehill for the Titans. This time they give it to Henry.
And Henry's on the move for about 2 yards.
First carry under your belt. He did participate in practice.
Thanks a lot, Sirius. Good to see you, bro.
Henry just said his mentality after the
they can't keep me down for too long.
In his head, it was all about just getting back as quickly as possible. They never gave him a specific timetable. They just kept giving him x-rays as time went on. It was getting better and better and better, and then poof, here he is in the playoffs.
Well, and I just like the fact that from an expectation standpoint,
all right, 2nd and 8.
I just want to help out the team however I can. I'm coming into this game with not lofty expectations. I just want to help where I can.
2nd down and 8.
Henry's going to get stopped in the back, lose about a yard.
He read it well. A loss of 1 for Tennessee. Well, we mentioned it at the top in Evan's report, the fact that they have Henry, they have A.J. Brown, Julio Jones healthy. They also have a healthy offensive line, and that had been an issue throughout the season, mixing and matching. In the absence of Jones and Brown, it meant more time for Westbrook or Keno, who's taken a big step forward in year 2 under Mike Vrabel. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Tannehill's in the shotgun.
Operating from the gun. Tannehill.
And he's going to be taken down. That's a big sack. Cincinnati Bengals have not came to play.
Pushing and a loss of 7 on the play.
They overload the right side. Watch the right side of the line here. All 5 come. The backside. Trey Hendrickson drops into coverage. Logan Wilson drops into coverage. You load that many guys on the side, all of a sudden the protection's spread out. They can't handle 5 guys on one side. You're not going to slide it all over there. Not with Hendrickson on.
And that's going to lead to a
so
Tennessee punt
job of play design there by Lou Anarumo
after the 4th and 16.
Rough start offensively for Tennessee. Brett Kern punts it. And a good kick that will roll.
And it's going to stop at about the 31.
Right around the 31. That's a 50-yard boot. Quiet.
All right.
Early for the Titans. Cincinnati with the lead. They get the ball back here in the 1st.
All right, guys. So another quick commercial break. We've got 49 viewers, 23 likes. Let's try to get that up to 30, guys. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. We just need 7 more, get us to our 30 likes. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Of course, you stream NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, college. Jonas, keep pounding the ball. Jonas, you got Tennessee this game, bro? But listen, if you remember what I said that this could be a game where you don't see the regular Henry. I said that, if you remember. And people would wonder why, what's going on with Henry, be like, what's he doing out there? And I really think we're not seeing that same power running that people are accustomed to. I said that a week ago. Now one of the biggest reasons why is obviously, he doesn't want to get hurt again. Because I think that's a valid fear that someone has that comes back after an injury. So they're not going to play at their full potential, playoffs or not. Peabody, the score is 3-0 Bengals. Bengals are winning. Bob, Missouri, Chiefs and Packers, huh? I don't know. I still got the Bills and Bucks for the Super Bowl. That's my prediction. Bills and Bucks. That's what I've got going to the big show.
Is sponsored by the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway. FedEx, where now meets next. And by Uncharted, in theaters February 18th. Cincinnati coming off that win over Las Vegas. 308 yards of offense last week. They allowed 385.
Okay, so Cincinnati with the ball back after the 3 and out. Burrow, quick pass, and that's going to be a drop, incomplete.
Looking for Uzama. He's been a nice safety blanket for Burrow this season. Incomplete.
Well, that's all on Joe Burrow. He just got to set and step. And
second and 10.
Just a quick out by the tight end. You have a flat, quick out combination. It's a drive starter. It's the reason you call the play is just to get some positive yards on first down. He just fell away from the throw. That's why he pulled to the outside.
When we asked Zach Taylor about Burrow, he said he's pretty amazing in terms of his confidence and how the team feeds off it. When you believe in your quarterback, you feel like anything is possible.
Burrow is taken down with a hard sack. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 17.
Basically untouched to get to Burrow and a loss of 7.
Isaiah Prince has problems. He's going to come in between here. Watch how Landry beats Prince to the inside. It's almost like Prince believes he has help to the inside. Watch how he steps to the outside thinking he has inside help, but then he doesn't get any help. That's an easy target for Landry if he's able to get through. Good job by Burrow to protect the football.
Tennessee had 43 sacks this season, tied for 9th in the NFL. They set up Cincinnati 3rd and long.
Quick pass. It's going to be a catch, and he's put it down immediately. That's going to be a 3 and out
for a modest gain of 5.
for Cincinnati.
Simmons, who was in there for Tennessee.
Both defenses have definitely came into play today.
Pro Jeffrey Simmons sniffed that out. He knows that on 3rd and long, there are a lot of times offenses like running screen plays, and that time he was ready for it.
So the veteran Kevin Huber will kick it away.
It's going to lead to a 4th and 14 and a kick.
Mr. Rogers, deep man, standing at the 25-yard line for Tennessee. High snap handle. Huber angles it.
And it's going to lead to a fair catch.
Rogers called for a fair catch,
but he was hit, so there is going to be a flag.
Comes down.
And there it is.
It was at the 25. Trey Flowers made his way down the field, and there was a collision. It's all based on the timing here. 48 yards on the punt. He did make contact.
Well, he did make contact. I just don't know why it took that long for the flag to come out.
He tried to pull back and hold up.
And then he walked away like, wait, I didn't touch him.
Yeah.
But they got it.
You did.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team number 33. 15-yard penalty.
Well, I mean, he did try to pull away, but
so Tennessee is going to get yardage.
I feel like the call was definitely a little late. But this is what it is. All right, so quick commercial break, guys. We got 51 viewers, 27 likes. Let's keep smashing that like button. Let's get over 30. Keep smashing that thumbs up. Definitely helps support the channel. Of course, make sure you subscribe. That way you can be updated with streams just like this. All right, so that's penalty number 1. It was kind of a dumb penalty. You know, it's going to cost them 15 yards. But I think both defenses have definitely stepped up. And figure this is going to be a defensive game. Definitely under the 48.5 points. That's for sure. Without a doubt. So, Derrick Henry is not himself. But I think he's going to settle in just fine. Make it a game. Make it an interesting game. And of course, we'll be right back to it after this commercial break. What's everybody got on that 49ers and Packers game? I feel like that's going to be huge. It's going to be huge tonight. Thanks a lot, Sirius. Yeah, make sure you guys keep smashing that like button. That thumbs up shows that you support the stream, and I do definitely thank you for that. Jonas says Packers. Okay. I really think the 49ers are going to take it, though. And I'll tell you why. I feel like, for some reason, and this is just my personal opinion, I'm not saying that Rodgers chokes. When he gets to the playoffs, Rodgers plays different. He doesn't play like he normally does in the regular season. And I think he gets in his own head. You know, and I'm a firm believer in the Packers and Aaron. But if you watched him in the playoffs, you know what I'm talking about.
Is not going to be on the highlight reel in this opening quarter.
Yeah, there have been some struggles on both sides with that.
First down from the 40.
Tannehill's on the run. Quick pass and a catch. Julio Jones for about 9 yards.
Working that sideline. The Titans are hoping this is just a sleeping giant. Julio Jones had his worst season statistically as a pro, dealing with hamstring injury, COVID, and now here he is in the playoffs feeling good.
And Tennessee feeling good about that first play, hurrying up to the line of scrimmage.
Good enough for a first down now in Cincinnati territory. It's Henry time.
And there it is. Henry with the hard run for about 9 yards.
To the 41. Good block from Nate Davis. That's an 8-yard pickup for Derrick Henry.
Excellent job on the left side here as Derrick Henry is able to pick up a big chunk of yardage. Saffold able to get a good block at the point of attack.
And they're going up tempo here, Tennessee. Second down and 2.
And Henry gets it again. And this is going to make it just to the line for the first down.
Well, for Derrick Henry, he felt good about how things went in practice. He mentioned how excited he was just to be back with the team and playing football again. When we asked him about expectations for this game, he said, I never set expectations for myself. I wouldn't be out there unless I felt I could do what I normally do.
Well, and I think that's why there's not going to be a restriction on the number of plays. Obviously, they're going to communicate with him and find out how that foot's feeling on a series-by-series basis.
Henry's going to be stopped in the back, lose about 3 yards.
Reader, a wall at the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1 for Henry.
DJ Reader's had an outstanding season, and we've already seen him twice today with tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and what a force he's been in the middle, especially considering no Ogunjobi put on IR after last week's game against the Raiders. Reader's going to have a big one today.
Surgery on his right foot, Larry Ogunjobi, who had a terrific season. So they've had B.J. Hill step in. They'll have a rotation on that D-line with Josh Tupou, Tyler Shelvin available as well. Zach Kerr just
second 11, Tannehill. Quick pass and a catch. Oh, he dropped it. Wow.
He tried to look it into his hands. And
He
then
tried to
looked
run
down,
before
it
he had the
wasn't
ball in
there.
his hand. It's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
What the Titans like to do, they like running multiple tight end packages. They like having extra offensive linemen to come in the running game. And so when you have a pass game set up that way, like on that play, only 2 receivers are out in the route, and then you get the late release to the outside as your outlet pass. So not many choices for Tannehill if the defense doesn't bite up on that play action pass.
Blassingame had only 2 receptions during the regular season. Dontrell Hilliard is in. He stepped in along with Deontay Foreman when Henry went down with the injury. Tannehill, 3rd and 11.
Quick pass.
Offline.
That was oh, it looked like an interception, but it hit the ground. Wow.
A.J. Brown, the intended receiver.
That's going to lead to a
And
3 and out.
Bates tried to run it downfield, but the officials saw it, and now Tennessee in no man's land here. They'd be staring at a 57-yard field goal attempt.
Well, Logan Wilson brought some pressure to the inside. He's the one that hits Tannehill and knocks him to the ground. Not able to finish through with that throw as it falls short to A.J. Brown.
So Tennessee's going to punt it here on 4th and 11. Strong defensive showing so far from both sides. Cincinnati came in excellent against the run. Number 5 in the NFL. Tennessee even better. 2nd in the NFL versus the run. Brett Kern, the veteran. 14 years in the league.
And they're going to run it down here and take the delay of game.
This appeared to be the game plan from the very start. They were in no rush. Let the clock wind down.
Well, the hard part there, Ryan, is 4th
Delay
and 11.
game, offense. Penalties declined. Remains 4th down.
So I think they thought if they could just get a cheap one and get 5 yards and then maybe try a field goal attempt or even go for it on 4th down, there was really no problem in taking that penalty.
Nope. Cincinnati declines it. I think Cincinnati is preparing for a potential fake. They're not going to do that. Kern
Kick
pushes
is off.
Taylor, fresh
And it's
off
going to
the
be
practice squad, fair catch.
fair catch at
Secure
the
12
11-12.
kick. Cincinnati deep in its own territory.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break here, guys. We got 276 viewers, 35 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. We just need 65 more likes, and that'll get us to 100. So make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up. Just need 65 of you to go ahead and hit that like button, and we'll hit our next goal of 100. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. And also stream NBA, of course NFL, MLB, and college. Make sure you guys keep smashing that like button. We need to get to 100. Score is still stuck at 3-0 off the obviously Cincinnati Bengals field goal. After a little back and forth action because both defenses have stepped up, the Bengals have the ball back now, which I kind of think they, at this point had the momentum. They're stopping Derrick Henry, even though he's been running into the back of his own offensive line. But for the most part, I think he's not looking like his old self. So, but I expected that. I expected him to be in there and try the best he can coming back off of an injury. But I didn't expect to see him at 100%. So that's where we are. 44 more likes, guys. 44 more likes gets us to 100. So make sure you keep smashing that thumbs up button. We just need 44 more. That'll get us to our next goal of 100 likes. As we're on this commercial break.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. The league's 88 best players are set to face off on the Pro Bowl field in Las Vegas. Catch The 2022 Pro Bowl presented by Verizon, Sunday, February 6th, 3 p.m. Eastern. Buy your tickets today at ProBowl.com or watch the excitement. ABC, ESPN, and ESPN Deportes.
That's going to be a run and a stop at the line of scrimmage.
And Mixon is spun down. Harold Landry, first man there. Forward progress will get him half a yard.
Well, and both these teams are dialed in to stopping the run as both teams have struggled, really, other than that 1 8-yard run by Derrick Henry in the last series, getting anything going in the run game.
Well, you mentioned Tennessee, lack of turnovers.
You got Burrow in the shotgun.
Cincinnati, no turnovers last 5 games, including last week against Las Vegas.
5 wideouts. Quick pass and a catch. Chase is gone. He's at the 40, the 50, other side of the field. He's now at the Tennessee 30. Wow. Big play.
Making it downfield, and the LSU connection once again reveals itself.
Well, this is the problem you fall into.
Chase with a huge gain.
Decide to go man-to-man. Yes, you're going to go off coverage because you're worried about Jamar Chase running right by you, but Fulton comes up to make the tackle, and
no flags. Everything's good.
Errant to the inside. Chase has to react to the ball, go get it, and then it's just a foot race.
Chase will be matched up at times against his high school and college teammate Christian Fulton, both from the New Orleans area. That's a 57-yard catch.
Oh, that's a reverse pitch. And Chase is going to run for about 2 yards.
After a couple of yards, we asked Jamar Chase about the different roles he served. He said, at the beginning of the season, they just lined me up at X. And then as the season went on, they would use him in some different spots. So he's been one of those guys that you're not quite sure where he's going to be on the field.
Well, and if you remember, beginning of the season was a lot of big plays to him, right? A lot of big throws down the field because he was isolated at that X spot. Then there was a lull there in the middle of the season, and then as they started moving him around and utilizing him in different ways, the big plays came back into action.
The Pro Bowler
and oh my goodness, Joe's going to go down again. This is the 3rd time he's been sacked today. Wow. Leading to a 3rd and 14.
And that's the 3rd sack of the quarter for the Titans.
Well, they've been able to put constant pressure. Danico Autry and Jonah Williams just beats him and bull rushes him first. Back into the backfield. Watts on the edge. 96 puts it back in there, and then Autry is able to escape to the inside. So when Burrow steps
there we go.
It's an easy sack.
What's up, Philip? No science fair, bro. No burnout. Quick throw and a catch. And Giggins is going to make it to about the 29.
Across the 30-yard line, 7 yards on the pass and catch. But Cincinnati once again in field goal range, and they're going to send out McPherson to try to add to this lead.
Fine, it's safe to say the go-to call on 3rd and long when you're trying to get better field goal range is the slant to Higgins. That's what they've done both times, just to try and pick up some yardage. For McPherson, as this will be a 45-yard attempt.
And McPherson has been kick-fearson over the last couple of weeks, and they've relied on
so 45-yard attempt.
Huber will hold it. Harris, the snapper.
And your field goal is good for the Bengals. It's going to lead to 6, Titans 0. And that's where we are. Wow. Interesting start to the game. All right, so in a quick commercial break, guys, 547 viewers. We need to get to 150 likes. Make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up button. Help support the stream. We just need 60 of you guys to go ahead and hit that like, that thumbs up button, get us to 150. And we'll hit our next goal here of 150 likes. Of course, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. I also stream NBA, MLB, and of course football and college. So keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that thumbs up. Let's get to 150 likes. We just need another 40 more now. You guys are smashing that. Good looks. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support. Keep hitting that button. The more the merrier. Helps show that you support the stream. And now we just need 30 more likes, and we'll hit our next goal of 150. A-Shell says, not really a Bengals fan, but after reading that it's been 31 years since they got into a playoff game, I'm hoping they win and move on. No, they were in the playoffs due to Andy Dalton. They made it to the first round before. So, maybe you're speaking about divisional. That may be
Cincinnati with a pair of field goals, and McPherson kicking it off to Hilliard. Booming kick. Touchback. This past summer, the Tennessee Titans and Williamson County Sports Conference partnered to form the first ever interscholastic girls flag football league in the state of Tennessee. All 9 of Williamson County's public schools will field teams begin their inaugural season in March.
Yeah, I just said that, Smooth. Yeah, Andy Dalton led them to the playoffs, I think, a couple times. And they just never made it to the divisionals.
Here today cheering on the Titans.
So it is good to see the Bengals in this game, though. That's for sure.
Deontay Foreman is in. Did yeoman's work in the absence of Henry. Had 3 100-yard games in the last 6 weeks.
Henry's on the run. He's only going to get about a yard out of it. Wow.
Former Houston Texan is hard-nosed. He gets a pop from Marcus Bailey. We check in with Evan.
And you guys touched on it. The Bengals thin at that
What's up, Smooth?
tackle position.
Chilling, bro.
Coming off that knee injury.
Excited about the football today.
Opposite end on the bench, looking like he's not heading into this game. I touched base with the Bengals. They said there's no injury designation right now, but he's not part of the rotation, so they're down to 4. They activated 5, which is not normal for him. It could be thin moving forward.
And no doubt, Ogunjobi has been such a big part. Had 7 sacks this season. Tannehill.
Quick pass and a catch.
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones, first down and more.
40-yard line. 13 yards through the air. Jermaine Pratt with a tackle.
Well, when the trade was made to
okay,
Julio
Bob.
Jones
That
in,
makes sense. Since they won the playoff game, yeah.
To get Tennessee into the Super
They made it,
Bowl, and we
just
were
didn't win a
touching on the fact
playoff.
that injuries to Derrick Henry, to Julio Jones, to A.J. Brown, to the offensive line, getting everybody back and healthy. They now have the #1 seed, and getting him involved will be a big impact if they can get that going.
Foreman in the backfield. New set of downs to work with for Tennessee. Fake it.
Tannehill, plenty of time. Big throw. Oh, too short.
Brown dealt with injuries this season as well. In fact, the game
2nd and 10.
Played, Tennessee has gone 11-2 this season. We're down to 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Well, and the difference also with him in the lineup is when he's in the lineup, they're throwing for 54 more yards per game with him in the lineup than when he's not in the lineup. So I know a lot has been made about Derrick Henry because obviously those are staggering numbers that he brings to the table in the running game, but A.J. Brown's health is just as important to this offense.
Brown heads to the sideline. 2nd down and 10 for Tennessee. Tannehill, quick hitter to the outside.
Quick pass, and that's going to be brought down after a big hit. Wow.
3-yard pickup out in the flat, and it sets up
going to be 3rd and 7
for Tennessee.
Logan Wilson, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Wyoming, is just relentless with his pursuit, and he leads the team in tackles. He missed several games in the middle of the season with a shoulder injury, leads the team in interceptions with 4, but he is a guy that will constantly be on the move. You'll see him all over the field today making plays.
Didn't start playing linebacker until after his redshirt freshman season at Wyoming. 3rd down and 7, final seconds of this first quarter.
Tannehill under pressure, gets out of it, still on his feet, looking for somebody, still looking, running. He's going to be short of the first down. That's 3 and out.
45-yard line, he is short of a first down. Trey Hendrickson with a hit. Tannehill gains 5, and that takes us to the end of the first. Cincinnati and Tennessee, the AFC Divisional on CBS.
All right, guys, so we're on a quick commercial break here. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Bengals 6, Titans 0. Once again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We got 576 viewers. Let's get to 200 likes, guys. Just need 48 of you to go ahead and hit that like, that thumbs up button. And let's get to 200 now. We just hit our goal of 150, so let's see if we can hit 200. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. Smooth mix. No, I've got Cleveland or Cincinnati for this one. We got Cincinnati. I think they're gonna take it. I've got them on about. I have 10 parlays. I have 3 with the Titans, and the rest are all Cincinnati. So definitely need a Cincinnati to get the win. And I took the under as well, under 45, 45 and a half. Eggs and stuff with a $5 donation. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel and welcome to Wrench Gang. You just ain't earned yourself a blue wrench. Thanks a lot for being here. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys keep smashing that like button. We just need 25 more, and then we'll hit our next goal of 200. 25 more likes gets us to our next goal of 200. As we're on this quick commercial break, you've got plenty of time to get your food, your drinks, popcorn, whatever you like to eat. Still waiting on my food. I had a crappy breakfast. Definitely excited for dinner. Yeah, I'll definitely be on here Sunday as well, eggs and stuff. So welcome to the channel, man, and thanks a lot for being here.
84 yards of offense in that opening quarter for Cincinnati. Just 37 for Tennessee. Defense has been the storyline so far, Trent.
Well, it has been, and the pressure that both these quarterbacks have been under. Really, it's the turnover that set up the first field goal, and the hits that went for 57 yards that set up the second field goal for the Bengals.
No rush. Brett Kern, clean kick. Taylor gets under it. And he hauls it in.
And that's going to be taken in at the 12 for the Bengals.
The divisional playoffs continue tonight on Fox, then tomorrow on NBC and CBS, and of course next Sunday, don't miss the AFC Championship game on CBS, followed by the NFC Championship game on Fox. All games presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. Cincinnati Bengals have not been to the AFC Championship game since 1988. They went to the Super Bowl that year. They lost 8 straight playoff games before last week's win over the Raiders. First down, trying to establish something.
That's going to be a run for about 5 yards by Mixon.
The 15-yard line for 4. Bud Dupree there defensively for Tennessee.
Tyler Boyd, the wide receiver, had the responsibility of sealing the backside in Bud Dupree, and I think Bud Dupree took that as a personal challenge, as he wasn't going to allow that to happen as he collapsed down the line of scrimmage to make that tackle.
These two teams did play last year, November 1st, 2020. Cincinnati with a 31-20 victory. Burrow had a couple of touchdown passes, 249 yards. Burrow pump and throw.
Burrow incomplete.
In the direction of Chase.
That's going to lead to a 3rd and 6.
Rabbit Jenkins with the coverage.
Well, Jenkins has to have this. You're going to see the collision that happens on the route. So that leaves Jenkins all by himself to make the easy interception. He gets caught up, I think, visually because of the collision.
Final score 6-0 Bengals, huh?
So he doesn't see the ball as clearly.
Hey, it's the NFL. Anything could happen.
Third down and 6. Tennessee crowds the line. Just underway here in the second. Chris Evans, the rookie out of Michigan, is in the backfield. Play clock went to 0.
That should be a flag. And Burrow gets hit at the end. Wow.
Joe Burrow.
They're going to see a late timeout by Cincinnati.
Prior to the snap, Cincinnati takes its first timeout.
Oh, wow. They gave him the timeout.
We know he went through the injury trouble last season, torn ACL,
Interesting.
MCL. Tremendous comeback in year 2. We spoke with him at different times during the season, and he felt, yeah, I'm getting back to
Excellent stuff. I've got the Bills and the Bucks in the Super Bowl. That's been my prediction since the start of the season. Anybody on the stream who's been here with me will tell you that that's always been my prediction. It's never changed. Bills and Bucks.
Returned in July to training camp and took the very first snap of training camp. Listen, I went through an ACL, MCL surgery and know what that recovery is like. For him to get back in that short of time and playing at the level that he is playing at is nothing less than phenomenal.
He got sacked 47 times this season, second most in the NFL. The only other quarterback sacked more was Ryan Tannehill. Sacked 51 times. 3rd and 6.
That's a deep pass and a catch.
Perfect pass to Higgins.
First down and more.
You know, it's one thing to have confidence. It's another thing to play at the high level week in and week out. Burrow's got both.
Well, he's got the confidence, but we just touched on the injury factor. And so not only does he have the confidence, he knows he can make those throws. He understands he can get the team into the right play. But you've got to get used to guys falling around your legs again.
Yeah.
You've got to get used to taking hits and having confidence in that knee again. We've seen multiple times this season where he's been able to spin out of tackles and make throws in congested environments.
He has an unflappable mentality.
That's a pitch, and they're going to lose yardage on this. It's going to lead to a 2nd and 13.
Kept rolling towards Mixon, including Danico Autry and David Long. It's a loss of 3.
Well, and just to finish up on the Joe Burrow, that was what Zach Taylor told us too, Ian. He said, listen, the guys respond to him. He's a leader. They know when he's in the huddle on the field that he has the opportunity to get it done every time. Great response by the Titans defense there to get into the backfield. Cause a loss, setting up a 3rd and long, or 2nd and long.
It'll be 2nd down and 13. Delay give.
And another quick run, but that's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Jack Cunningham, along with Naquan
Leading
Jones,
to a 3rd and 13.
play for Cincinnati. It's 3rd and long.
Well, Adeniji just going to get beat. He really doesn't even put in a. I don't even know if he touches him as he gets into the backfield, and that's just not going to get it done for the Bengals tonight.
It's a Cincinnati team that had the 3rd most empty sets this season behind the Rams and the Ravens. Some moving pieces here. They are going to use Pirine off to the side of Burrow. Shotgun. Protection is there.
Quick throw and a catch.
Handled by Uzama.
And Uzama's going to make it
40-yard line,
to about the 40.
well short of a 1st down. So they
3
pick
and
up
out.
7, and Cincinnati will punt it.
Well, I just like the inside-outside leverage there by the Titans, not allowing any kind of gap to pick up the 1st down. Good response by the defense, understanding it was 3rd and long. Let him hit the check down and then come up, rally, make the tackle, and force the punt.
13-year veteran Kevin Huber will punt it away to Chester Rogers, the former Colt, waiting at the 15-yard line. No rush. Wobbler.
Nice punt.
Rogers is going to return it from the 21.
Return. He's going to get to about the 26.
On Marcus Bailey, and a flag is thrown at the 37-yard line.
Maybe coming back.
So we'll hear from Clete Blakeman. Cincinnati, one of the least penalized teams in the NFL this year, 2nd fewest penalties in the league.
During the return, holding. Return team, number 81.
There it is.
It's a 10-yard penalty. 1st down, Tennessee.
It's Racy McMath.
So Tennessee is going to get the ball back at the
Still looking.
16 after the commercial break. And we've got a little over 600 viewers, guys. 620 viewers, 198 likes. Let's try to push that to 250. Just need 53 of you guys to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so we can get to our next goal of 250 likes. Shows that you support the stream. I definitely do thank you guys for doing that as well. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you can be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, and of course college. And we just need 40 more. 40 more likes gets us to that next 250 mark. 40 more likes. 40 more thumbs up. John Doe says whoever wins this is going to get destroyed by the Bills or the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, you know, the high-powered offense that the Bills and the Chiefs bring is definitely going to be too much for either of these teams right now. You know, because I would say these guys are evenly matched at this point, without a doubt. Marissa has a Chiefs versus Packers Super Bowl. I feel like those dreams are going to be killed tonight. I could be wrong though. It's just how I feel. Jonas, I still got hopes for that video, man. I've been waiting on a response. I haven't got any news, so that's good news, right? But I guess after like next Wednesday, if I don't hear anything, then they're just gonna reinstate it. I get the video back, I get everything back, the likes, all that. So keep your fingers crossed. Definitely keep your fingers crossed. Smooth says Niners will lose. Listen, I feel like if there was ever a moment for Jimmy G to prove himself, it would be today. It would be tonight. So don't count him out. That's all I got to say. Don't count him out.
To acknowledge our brilliant director, Bob Fishman. He's working his final NFL game at CBS. He's been at CBS for over 50 years. Yes, applause. He will retire after the college basketball season.
Thanks a lot, Bob. No
CBS
problem, bro.
Sports in 75, started as a production assistant at CBS News in 72. You name it, he's done it. Countless events, a legend in our business. For everybody at CBS Sports, we love you, Fish. Take camera one.
Deep throw from Tannehill, and that's a catch. A.J. Brown for a big catch.
Into Cincinnati territory.
Double tight ends to the left, slot receiver to the right. That's A.J. Brown. He sells like he's going to cross the field. He gets Jesse Bates to hesitate in the middle of the field, and then Brown takes the high angle up there. Nicely thrown ball by Tannehill.
Hendrickson with the hit, just as Tannehill released it. By far the best play of the day for Tennessee. They back it up with a Derrick Henry run as he lunges just across the 40-yard line. Tyler Shelvin there defensively, and this was Tannehill.
Oh, Tannehill was limping after the hit.
To join his teammates.
It's not good.
And you and I have talked about the number of hits
Second and 7.
Quarterbacks have taken, but Ryan Tannehill, they're able to get back up to line of scrimmage, run the next play, and a little bit of a loop.
Second down and 7.
Henry
That hole closed up quickly.
going to get about 5 yards, leading to a 3rd and 3.
Deal with the big body of Derrick Henry. As we know, if you're a defensive player in the secondary or if you're a linebacker, you're trying to avoid the stiff arm from Derrick Henry because you're going to end up on a highlight reel.
I mean, most people don't realize that, you know, Jimmy G is a Super Bowl champion. He sat behind Tom Brady.
Stiff arms and the highlights of those stiff arms, he said, he kind of shrugged it off and was like, you know what, I've been doing that since I was a kid, so it's really not that big a deal to me. It's just what I do.
There's a lot of people out there watching the game like, hey, I got stiff arm by Derrick Henry. Put me on the list.
True.
3rd down and 3. Motion man Hilliard. Tannehill.
It's a quick throw and a hit, and he's going to be down, but the first down is good by Awuzie.
And Hilliard got just enough to move the chains.
And how about the awareness of Hilliard
Wow.
to know that he's going to take the hit? It's one of those things, you're looking at the ball, but you can feel the defender coming. He senses that he's about to get hit from Awuzie, and he spins, and as you said, able to pick up the first down.
Lou Anarumo, formerly with the Giants in Miami. He's been here with Zach Taylor the last 3 years. We've seen consistent improvement on that side of the ball for the Bengals. First down. Inside the 35. Motion man Swain. Running play.
And Henry is going to make it around the edge and get about 6 yards.
6-yard gain for Derrick Henry. It was Shelvin who got faked out initially for Cincinnati.
So you get Saffold pulling across, you get the tight end pulling across. The play's supposed to go to the front side. It's a counter run, but there's nowhere to go to the front side, and he's able to bounce it back and make a gain.
2nd and 4.
Derrick Henry was leading the NFL in rushing when he went down with the injury. He still finished 9th in the league. Tannehill sells the fake.
Play action, deep pass. And that's going to be a catch. First down.
He took a hit from Von Bell and holds on to the ball for 13.
Well, this is where the new safety rules come into play, because before that would have been a shot to the player. Instead, it's a shot by Bell to try and knock the ball loose as he goes in with the shoulder just to try and dislodge the ball, as opposed to the big blow-up hit.
Tennessee on the move.
Another quick throw. Brown. He's going to make it to about the 6.
Physical wide receivers. A.J. Brown plays much bigger than his 6'2", 226-pound frame. And the fake on Mike Hilton worked. 8 yards.
Well, his stature reminds me a lot of Deebo Samuel with San Francisco, right? A lower center of gravity, big, powerful legs. They don't shy away from contact. And if you're playing them in press, you better be ready for a battle.
2nd down and 2. Motion man Brown. Henry gets the call.
Henry's going to get the first down.
Henry has got a first down. Tried to smack the
First
ball
and goal.
out at the last moment, Pratt, but he was already down on the ground. 3 yards, grinding it out for Tennessee. It's 1st and goal.
Well, and really what got them kick-started, this offense had been struggling, but what got them kick-started was the big throw to A.J. Brown on the corner route on the play-action pass, and now they've been able to sustain and get the run game going a little bit, get Derrick Henry going a little bit, and now they've got a 1st and goal, and this is the best team in the NFL.
So 1st and goal, Henry's in the back.
Hill will release. It's going to be Henry on a direct snap. We know he can throw it if he wants.
And there it is, Henry for the touchdown. Tennessee gets on the board.
Tennessee. They brought in the extra offensive lineman. They sent Tannehill to the outside, and then it's just pick your poison.
Watch the block by Westbrook-Ikhine on the outside, number 15. Watch as Henry comes to the inside. He seals Bates to the outside and allows Henry to get inside for the touchdown.
9 plays, 84 yards. That big play was Tannehill to Brown for 41. Welcome back to the.
And there is Henry showing up for you.
Whistle stops play before the extra point. 2 flags down in the end zone.
Cincinnati has 12.
12 men on the field.
Yeah, Clete Blakeman has indicated.
So now you got to decide if you're going to go for 2. If you want to take the penalty and move down closer and go for a 2-point conversion.
I think that'd be kind of foolish. Just kick the extra point. You take the lead. I mean, that's common sense.
Mike played his college ball at Ohio State. Clete played quarterback at Nebraska. They're not talking about that. It's not a topic.
12-man in formation on the defense. And Tennessee has elected to enforce that penalty from the 2-yard line to the 1 and go for a 2-point try.
Well, oh, wow. So they're going for the 2. Interesting.
Mike Vrabel, who very well could be the coach of the year in the NFL this season, makes the decision here in the 2nd quarter that we've put his team in a position to go for 2.
We've got 2 of the top candidates in the NFL for coach of the year with Zach Taylor and Mike Vrabel. But here, I've never heard Mike Vrabel talk a lot about analytics, but this is where the analytics part of it comes into it. It's like if you're at the 1-yard line, you've got the best goal-to-goal offense, 1st and goal offense in the NFL. You've got Derrick Henry back. He decides to not go for the kick and go for the 2-point conversion.
Tennessee trying to take the lead. Henry. Oh, it's really close. Cincinnati stops him. Clay Johnston at the goal line for the Bengals.
Clay Johnston's at the top of your screen, coming off the edge. He's able to get the feet of Derrick Henry. You see the forearm come down, and the ball does not touch and cross the plane.
So it goes back to just what I said. You kick the field goal, you take the lead. I don't get it. Like, you might as well had not even did all that work for the touchdown now. It's really interesting. Anyways, guys, we're on a quick commercial break. The score is tied. We got 779 viewers. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We need to get to 300 likes here. We just need 70 of you guys to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so we can hit our next goal of 300. So make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up. Shows that you support the channel, support the stream. Of course, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That way you can be updated with streams just like this. I also stream NBA, MLB, and of course college. So make sure you guys subscribe as well. We just need 60 more likes, 60 more thumbs up. That gets us to our next goal of 300. So make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button. What's up, Birdman? How you doing, bro? Like I said, I mean, you kick the field goal, you take the lead, you know. And what's really crazy is now if you lose by 1 point, just remember that 1 point, guys. Because if Tennessee loses by 1, there you go. But, you know, nothing's going to change it now. We just got to see how the rest of the game's going to go. 40 more likes, guys. 40 more likes while we're on this commercial break. We'll hit our next goal of 300. Just need 40 more likes, 40 more thumbs up. Make sure you guys are smashing that button. Yo, y'all going crazy in the comments. I'm not gonna condone any Bills slander, but I will say this. You already know I'm Bills Mafia all day, every day. Y'all know what's gonna happen tomorrow night.
Well, Trent, the second time today where a penalty has actually benefited the Bengals. They had to delay a game that nullified a sack, and they got to get some extra yards on a third down to kick a field goal. Here, penalties on an extra point. Tennessee lines it up at the 1. They come up short on the 2-point try.
And that's why you never know. It's a crazy game, and as you get the analytics and numbers involved in it, it changes things up. Here's Derrick Henry in the Wildcat formation. When we've seen him in the playoffs, here he is taking a direct snap. Nope, he's going to do a jump pass to Corey Davis for the touchdown, and then against Kansas City, he doesn't throw it. More traditionally, he runs it in, and here it is just a few minutes ago. Westbrook Akina on the outside, getting the block on Bates. King Henry touchdown.
All right, so Cincinnati ball after the failed 2-point conversion.
Tennessee elects not to kick it. It would be a 7-6 lead. Instead, we're tied at 6.
Burrow loses, or ball is knocked down, incomplete.
Gets in there for Tennessee.
Playing defense against Cincinnati.
2nd and 10.
So much emphasis is placed on not giving up the big play. Make sure you do not let them behind you. As you see the ball tip there, Burrow trying to go down the middle.
Joe Burrow is 7 of 11, 124 yards. Had the 57-yard catch and run to chase. Bengals go empty, shotgun Burrow.
Burrow quick pass up the middle for about 6 yards.
Tyler Boyd, the ball popped free. It was ruled down as he crossed the 30-yard line.
And that's going to be 3rd and 4.
So it'll be 3rd down for Cincinnati.
Well, and Cincinnati went to an empty backfield. You said Mixon moving to the outside, so nobody's back there. And it looked like the Tennessee Titans were just going to rush 4, drop 7, but they decided to blitz Molden off the slot.
That was a catch. That's 3rd and 4.
Completion setting up a 3rd and short.
Now you think back, last 2 seasons, 2019, this team was 2 and 14. 2020, they were 4, 11 and 1, and then made a big jump behind the arm and smarts of Joe Burrow. In 2021, a timeout called.
Timeout's been called.
5:16 to play in the first half. We're back at 30 seconds after this from State Farm.
Cincinnati takes its second time.
All right, guys. So we're in another quick commercial break. 759 viewers, 278 likes. Let's keep smashing that thumbs up button. Let's get over 300, guys. We just need 22 more likes, 22 more thumbs up, and that'll get us over our next goal of 300. So make sure you guys are smashing that button. And of course, make sure that if you're new here, you subscribe to the channel, where you can be updated with streams just like this. 19 more likes.
3rd down and 4 for the Cincinnati Bengals. We are tied at 6. 5:16 to play, first half. P-Ryan in there as an extra block.
That's going to be a catch and a first down.
It's a first down for the Bengals. Tackle made by Amani Hooker, and it's a 7-yard hookup.
We had Higgins out in the flat. That draws the attention of the defense. So Uzama goes up and gets first down depth. It's just a matter of pitch and catch, getting the first down, able to secure the football.
We talked to Zach Taylor about.
What's up, Silastown? Shout out to Silastown.
He's a visual learner. He's always prepared. He memorizes what he needs. Pretty remarkable is the way he put it. He understands the why and what of what.
And that's going to be a run back to the line of scrimmage.
Cunningham with a number of other defenders there.
Thanks a lot, Silas. Welcome to the family, bro.
I haven't heard too many quarterbacks that don't take a lot of notes, and the fact that he's able to visualize it and understand. And Zach said, he absorbs it. He knows what the play is, and he has the freedom at the line of scrimmage on any play.
Shout out to Jonas.
Because he has that much.
Jonas Waltman, what up, bro?
Joe Burrow knows and how he handles himself. So pretty special player they have in Joe Burrow.
And Zach said, I can't relate to it. He was a quarterback, Zach. He said there's a reason why he was the #1 pick, and I played 1 year in the CFL.
All right, 2nd and 9.
Down to 1. They got the snap off on 2nd and 9.
Burrow, quick pass and a catch. And that's a first down and more by Higgins.
Yeah, the other part of the conversation, he said, Zach Taylor, they've called a lot of big shots down the field the last few weeks that Burrow has actually checked them.
Silas, Packers play tonight, bro.
They
play tonight.
Trust him to do anything he needs to do in this offense.
Well, and that's just the growth and the confidence that they have in Joe Burrow. Knowing, sometimes as a young quarterback, you get a big play called, you're like, I'm going to throw it. I finally got a big play called. I'm going to go ahead and take a chance at it. But the discipline that he's shown, we've talked about the number of turnovers and how he's cut back on turnovers, especially the last 5 starts, has been pretty special.
Burrow. Catch and run. Joe Mixon, physical, has not had a big role so far here in the first half. Picks up 4 yards and tackled by the All-Pro Kevin Byard. Cincinnati moving quickly here. We are under 3 minutes to go. 2nd down and 6. Burrow making sure everybody's on the same page.
Well, there's one of those checks, he's at the line of scrimmage. He's communicating to everybody. He gets back in shotgun, and he changed that play.
He's going to throw it. Over the middle. Hits T. Higgins for a big gain. Fumbles the football. It goes right to Jamar Chase. And the Bengals have it at the 21-yard line.
Well, what Joe Burrow sees here is that the Titans are going to go to cover 2. So with cover 2, you clear the tight end down the middle of the field, and then you have Higgins on the outside running that deep dig. So you get everybody out of the middle of the field by taking a tight end deep, and then you've got that second layer or that second window that Burrow's able to get the completion to. Bengals are fortunate to get that ball after it was fumbled.
2-minute warning in Nashville. Deadlocked at 6 apiece.
I could use some help.
Alright guys, quick commercial break. We got 793 viewers, 310 likes. Let's try to push that to 350, guys. Can we get 350? We need 40 more likes, 40 more thumbs up. And then we'll hit our next goal here of 350 likes. Got ourselves a ball game here. And the Bengals get the ball back after the half, so this could be very interesting. If the Bengals come down and score now, it could get really interesting because they do get the ball back at the half. So 26 more likes, guys. 26 more likes, 26 more thumbs up gets us to that next goal of 350. So keep smashing that button. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Got Dair from Ireland. Man, you bet your paycheck on Ryan and Julio? Wow. All right, man.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the new film from director Michael Bay, Ambulance, in theaters April 8th, and by Chipotle, for real. Send it down to Evan Washburn.
We guys have talked about the command of Joe Burrow multiple times during this drive. I've seen the play call come in late, whether it's sideline comms or just how loud it is. He's taking complete control at this line at times by himself.
And 5 straight completions for Burrow. He's got the Bengals set up 1st and 10 at the Tennessee 21.
All right, 1st and 10, Bengals. Burrow's on the run. He's going to take a hard hit just to make it back. Well, get about a yard.
A lot of gamesmanship going on at the line of scrimmage right now. Burrow was in an empty set. There was nobody in the middle of the field. There was nobody in the middle of the field. They had a cover 0 look, man-to-man on the outside. Everybody else at the line of scrimmage. Burrow moves Mixon into the backfield, changes the plays up. Then all of a sudden, Tennessee, before the ball snapped, they dropped safety to get back. Just that gamesmanship going on at the line of scrimmage right now.
Coming up, Verizon halftime report. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower, latest NFL scores and highlights, all coming up on the Verizon halftime report. It's going to go down as a sack. It's listed as no gain on the play, so credit to Long. Now a 2nd and 10.
All right, Burrow's on the move. Quick throw. And he's just going to, wow, fall for a yard.
Picks up just 1. Tennessee using timeouts here, trying to
It's going to be 3rd and 9.
As possible. 1:47 to go. And we'll come back in 30 seconds after this from Amazon Prime.
All right, guys, so quick commercial break. 850 viewers, 340 likes. Make sure you guys keep smashing that thumbs up button. We need 10 more. We'll hit our next goal of 350. So 10 more likes, 10 more thumbs up gets us to our next goal of 350. And of course, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. That way you can be updated with streams just like this. Jonas.
AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals against the AFC South champion Tennessee Titans. 3rd and 9, a jump.
It's going to be a false start. Cincinnati.
False start. Offense, number 75.
Wow.
5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
be Prince on the right side of the line at right tackle. Watch him move. See right there, he flinches in the backfield. I don't know why he was moving, because Ryan was coming. He was shifting into the backfield.
You know, Zach Taylor said the Tennessee defense.
Matthew Gillett just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
It's an intimidating front. 3rd and 14.
Burrow is gonna, wow, take a big sack.
Jeffrey Simmons has been a beast.
It's a huge sack. Just throw it away, man.
Now it looks like Vrabel uses that last timeout to get the clock stopped, but it potentially takes them out of field goal range. They only rush 4. Simmons has had his way all day.
It's a 12-yard loss, Trent.
That's a huge
wow.
loss in the
That's,
5th sack of the
you can't do that in the
half.
playoffs. You can't take a big loss like that.
Jeffrey Simmons, in his 3rd year out of Mississippi State, has really come into his own. Torn ACL in 2019. He came back from that very quickly and proved that he was a legitimate player at this level. So it will be Evan McPherson attempting a
Y2 is okay.
yarder.
That's welcome to the family, bro. Thanks for the sub.
Calling him Money Mac, and he likes the nickname. But you got to make.
All right, Bengals are going to kick the field goal.
You got to make him with that, and he has been.
Cincinnati looking to regain the lead. 54-yard attempt. McPherson
And that kick is good. Right down the middle.
Is dead solid, perfect.
Right in the middle.
For the Bengals. He is Money Mac.
9-6 Bengals.
You're watching the Intuit TurboTax Live AFC Divisional on.
All right, so we're another quick commercial break, guys. We got our score here of Bengals 9, Titans 6. And if you are wondering why the Titans have 6, they scored a touchdown, went for a 2-point conversion when the game was tied. And the conversion was no good. They should have just kicked it. They would have been down by 2 points instead of 3. But that's where we are. And we're on a quick commercial break. And we got a minute and 35 left in the second quarter. And if you're wondering who gets the ball back at the half, it will be Cincinnati. For all my people who took the under, you should feel safe right now. Because I definitely took the under as well. All right, guys, make sure you keep the chat clean, respectful. I feel like these games always bring out the emotions, no matter what, especially when we get in the playoffs.
Cincinnati in front 9-6 over the Tennessee Titans. That turnover battle, which is always such a key statistic. 1 turnover. It happened on the first play from scrimmage from the Tennessee Titans.
Well, in this defense, they've had their backs against the wall several times, and they've been able to hold the Bengals out of the end zone so far.
5 sacks for the defense, the most in a first half by any team in the playoffs since 2000. the Music City Miracle.
All right, that's going to be a run back to about the 25.
And the Tulane product is chopped down at the 25. Friday on CBS, our coverage of the PGA Tour season begins on a special day and time with defending champion Patrick Reed, part of a fantastic field filled with big names competing at the Farmers Insurance Open. Live coverage begins Friday starting at 5 Eastern and back again next Saturday, 4:30. The PGA Tour is on CBS.
And with no timeouts left for the Titans because they used it up on defense to make sure they had some in their pocket to get this drive going. A minute 28 or a minute 30, they can utilize the whole field here.
All right, that's a deep pass from Tannehill, and that's going to be incomplete.
A.J. Brown could not make a play on the ball. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Trent, this season, Tennessee used 91 players, an NFL record. A lot of it has to do with injuries and COVID. Of course, the Jets used 87 this season at his 2nd all-time. But it just shows you, for a #1 seed to have so much uncertainty throughout the year, how they persevere.
It really is impressive what this coaching staff, and we mentioned the fact that Vrabel's in one of those guys that should be considered
3rd and 10.
by many to be the NFL coach of the year because of how many players they've had to rotate.
After the incomplete.
Bounces off his intended target on that toss to Ferkser. Incomplete.
Well, just think of the injuries to some of their big stars, right? Derrick Henry missed most of the year, and Julio Jones has missed a big chunk of the year. A.J. Brown missed 4 games. The offensive line, they've been rotating like crazy all throughout the entire season. We mentioned at the top of this game that it's been since week 6 that the starting offensive line and the 3 big weapons that the Titans have all been healthy and together.
Ryan Tannehill said we're a resilient group. We fought through a lot. We've had guys step forward. Confidence has never wavered. Right now they're in a 3-point hole at home.
Tannehill's on the run.
Out of the pocket.
And he's going to be short. It's going to lead to a 4th and 1.
B.J. Hill makes sure he didn't get to the line. It's a 9-yard
I feel like you go
gain.
for
Now
this,
a timeout
obviously,
called by
for Cincinnati.
Cincinnati takes its 3rd and final timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout. Please put 1 minute, 10 seconds on the game clock.
So they'll tack on 3 seconds. Coming up, Verizon Halftime Report. JV and the gang. Latest scores and highlights. This is really the only score. And they will show highlights from this game, because this is the first of 4 games. So I don't want to take it back, but I don't want to mislead the public.
You don't want to mislead.
No, it's all coming up.
There's other games that they don't know about.
You want to tune in for the Verizon Halftime Report. It's going to be good. Trust me. 156 yards of offense for Cincinnati, 130 for the Tennessee Titans, and another punt here for.
So they're actually going to punt. They're not going to go for it.
With the 2 incomplete passes on 1st
Which,
and 2nd down.
I mean, you've got a minute 2 left for Cincinnati.
Zach Taylor doing a good job getting that quick timeout to preserve some time for his offense.
There's plenty of time to get another score.
Called for and brought in short of the 20. It's a 47-yard kick. Cincinnati's got some time to work with here. Up 9-6.
So we're on another quick commercial break, guys. We've got 853 viewers, 366 likes. Let's get 34 more, and hit the 400 mark. We just need 34 more likes, 34 more thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that button, and we'll hit our next goal of 400 likes. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course college as well. 25 more likes, guys. 25 more likes gets us to that 400 mark. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. And of course, make sure you subscribe. Cole Powers 11 just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. Someone said, why did Tennessee kick the extra point? I said the same thing right before it happened. Or Smooth said that. They should have just kicked the extra point. They would have been down by 2. But, you know, like I said, if it came down to this being a 1-point game and they lose because of it, someone's going to have to answer for that decision. 15 more likes, guys. 15 more likes gets us to that 400 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We just need 15 more. Peyton Stevens says, I'm a big Cincinnati fan, have been my whole life. I'm 21 now. Hope they go all the way against Rams or Packers. All right. Bengals fans in the house. Back to it here after this commercial break. Should be done shortly. 8 more likes, guys. 8 more likes. We hit our next goal of 400. Thanks a lot for supporting the stream. Of course, make sure you subscribe. And we're back at it.
On Inside the NFL streaming Tuesday exclusively on Paramount Plus. 1:02 on the clock. First down of the 18.
Burrow, quick pass.
Catch by Mixon.
Mixon's going to get about 4 out of it.
Out of bounds, met by Christian Fulton on the play, the second-year corner from LSU, 4-yard gain.
Peyton Stevens, I have the Bills and the Buccaneers for the Super Bowl.
Jamar Chase, whether it be with a press corner and safety help over the top or a cover 2, they just don't want to give up that big play. Now, Chase has had a big play, but that was just on a hit that he converted from a 4-yard catch into a 57-yard gain.
Dime package here for Tennessee. Under a minute to go. Second down and 6. Burrow steps.
And that's going to be a catch.
Along the sideline.
Oh, they're saying he dropped it. Wow.
T. Higgins.
All right, 3rd and 5.
To complete the catch
after the incomplete.
Jenkins drilled him.
Well, as you said, Ian, perfectly thrown football right in between 3 defenders. Not able to finish the catch or make a football move prior to that ball coming loose.
So now it's 3rd and 6. We're down to 49 seconds to play. Both teams are out of timeouts. Final stages of this first half. On 3rd down, Burrow, short set.
And that's going to be a catch.
Tyler Boyd. First down, Cincinnati.
1st and 10.
With Buster Screen back there, good for 10 yards.
Well, if this was a little bit lower throw, they may have been able to catch it and get out of bounds. But what a gutsy call by Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator, going 10 guys at the line of scrimmage and press man.
Another quick throw for another first down.
For the first down, but the clock continues to roll. We're down to 20
Clock is down
left.
to about
That's
18
11
seconds.
yards on the pass play. 15 seconds.
And Burrow's going to spike it with 13 seconds left. And they've got to figure out how to get back in field goal position.
Well, now
I think they need about another 20, 25 yards.
Towards the boundary. If you want to try to get in the field goal range, and we know, we've talked about McPherson, how powerful his leg is. Get something out of bounds.
Well, you need about 16 yards to get into McPherson range.
Well, he does have a 58-yarder, so you're right. 58 yards, yes. 16 yards, get him out to 40.
This might be a quick pass on the edge.
If you don't stop the clock, getting everybody up in time to clock it, as Dallas learned, that's not an easy thing to do.
Keyron in there. Burrow looking.
Burrow, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 7 seconds, 6.
5 seconds, and he
Throws it away.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And that took a lot of time.
Well, it took a lot of time because the Titans decided to
To really get the momentum, they needed to
they were pretty set on not
utilize this possession. But hey, we're almost at halftime.
They weren't allowing anything deep either. They had a lot of bodies deep. Challenging Burrow to try and squeeze something in there.
And Trent, A.J. Brown is on the field for defense. They're going to go with 7 defensive backs. Toss it underneath.
Pass up the middle.
Uzama has
Zama's going to make it down to about the 23, but that's it.
And that's how this first half
We're at halftime, guys.
29 yards on the catch and run. A tight one in Nashville with the Bengals on top 9-6 over the Titans. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Verizon is going ultra, and so is your home internet.
All right, so in a quick commercial break, we've got 865 viewers, 398 likes. Let's go ahead and keep smashing that thumbs up button, guys. Let's get well over 400. Shows that you support the stream, you support me, and I do thank you for it. And of course, make sure that if you're new here, you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, of course NFL, and MLB in college as well. Adjustments here. Alright, I gotta get a snack, guys. I will be right back. All right. I get a quick little snack in. Waiting for my dinner as well. Yo, what's going on in the comments, y'all? Y'all having a night, man. What's going on? Emotions is running high. Don't get me wrong, I get it though. You know, especially when people got money involved and you've been a fan for, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40 years and your team losing or your team didn't make it. I get it. I need to... So Smooth, why would the Titans not kick a field goal? It's a good question. I literally said this like when it happened, and you know, you would have took the extra point. You'd have been down by 2 points. I feel like the coaches this season have been making the decision to do these wild, like, plays, as if it makes sense. And every time that I think it's, well, I wouldn't say every time, but I'd say from the times that I remember seeing it, it's never worked out. Never. I don't remember one time that it worked out for the team, whether they converted it or not. Because down the road, it would have just made sense to, like for instance with the Bills, right? When the Bills went for 2, Josh got stopped at the goal line, like it was ridiculous. And they lost because of that. So, yeah, I'm in the same thought process. You know, if you've got a chance to take the lead, go ahead and you know, take that extra point, take the lead, and you know, fight on. But I keep saying, obviously, if if it turns into a 1-point game and they lose because of it, someone's gonna have to answer for that. So that's where we are. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easy to stop Henry when you know what's coming, right? It's different when you could do like a play action or be elusive with it, but you know, when everybody knows you're going to Henry, it's a lot easier to make a defensive play and stop it. But hey, you know, we're not the coach, right? We're just watching. Marissa, I feel so much better this morning. I'm glad you do. I hope everybody's you know, either getting well or staying well with everything that's going on. It's kind of like a weird time. Got the mix of the flu, the COVID, and you got the, you know, the corona flu, the mashup. It's all kinds of weird stuff going on. Then of course the common cold that doesn't exist anymore but does exist. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking care of your families. Stock up on your vitamins. As we wait through this halftime, kickoff coming soon. The Bengals will get the ball, so they will have the ball with the lead, 9-6, for the start of the third quarter. Now, Jonas, the Cincinnati gets the ball. They deferred. They kicked it off to the Titans. Yeah, I think that's what threw everybody off, right? Like the Titans threw that interception on like the first play, so it's just like people don't really understand like what happened. It's crazy. '96 ISC Powers says Bengals versus Bucks Super Bowl, and it's a bold prediction there. And we are almost back.
Washburn down on the field. Instinctually, you would think this game favors Tennessee. This is a physical team, grinded out style. Cincinnati's hanging in there, playing this style against the Titans.
Well, they're more than holding their own. Not only do they have the lead, but their defense is playing outstanding. They've held Derrick Henry to just 30 yards of offense. Ryan Tannehill is right around 50% completion, and he had that turnover that set up the first field goal for the Bengals. So give credit to that Cincinnati defense.
It is a young Cincinnati team, but they don't play like that. Last week, for most of them, first taste of playoff action. They handled themselves well in the victory.
All right, Cincinnati gets the ball.
Number 1 seed, third straight playoff appearance.
And they're going to run it from about the 5. Coming around the edge, makes it to about the 39.
Just short of the 35 by
I'm sorry, 34.
Downstairs to Evan.
Oh, I talked to Zach Taylor, and he said, this is the type of game we expected. I asked him about the protection for Joe Burrow, 5 sacks in that first half, and he said, the Titans are getting off the ball really well, and some of that, guys, has to do with the fact they're not getting the play off until late in the play clock. And
thanks a lot, Xavier.
To get a jump.
Good to see you, bro.
Noise is having an impact. As for Mike Vrabel, they have to sustain drives. 1 for 5 on third down. He said Derrick Henry is just fine. We just have to get him going.
Cincinnati opens
Joe Burrow, quick pass up the middle. That's going to be good for about 7 yards.
And Mixon tackled at the 42 by Cunningham. In that first half, 207 yards through the air for Cincinnati. Tennessee limited to 85. The turnover by the Titans, that led to 3 points for Cincinnati. And Evan just mentioned it, 5 sacks for the Tennessee defense.
Well, and if I'm the Cincinnati Bengals, you got to try and get Joe Mixon in the running game going. You saw 7 yards total in the first half. Mixon just
2nd and 3
on 6 attempts.
2nd down and 3.
Mixon's on the run. He's going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
And comes up just short of the first down. Zach Cunningham will get credit for another tackle for Tennessee.
Trent Hatch should just subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Short, and Cunningham, the fill that they've been able to do. Mike Vrabel talked about the fact they're just 1 of 5 on 3rd down. The Titans just don't have many plays, 27 plays. The Bengals, on the other hand, are 4 of 9 on 3rd down, and this one here is going to be less than a yard to pick up the first down.
They're going to go with an extra offensive lineman. Jackson Carman, the rookie out of Clemson. They need less than a yard. Fake it.
Quick throw, catch, first down and more. Oh, Higgins is out.
And he's got a first down.
He got the first down and more.
They lost Higgins out on the perimeter.
Well, just think of some of the unconventional types of look that the Bengals do. When everybody gets close and you think it's going to be a quarterback sneak or a dive to the middle, as we see Higgins working up that sideline, more than enough to get the first down. But go back to last week when they needed that first down and the toss that they made. Everybody thought when Burrow came up underneath center there was going to be a quarterback sneak. Instead, they hit Jamar Chase on a movement and got him on a sweep, pick up the first down. This time, they thought everything inside. Higgins outflanks him, gets the first down.
Cincinnati 9-1 this
First
season.
and 10. That's going to be a run by Mixon there for about 6 yards, leading to a 2nd and 4.
So while it's been rather quiet, Mixon is someone that can wear you down as the game goes on, and that's been the formula Zach Taylor has visualized this season. Have a lead in the 4th quarter and then go with your bell cow.
Well, and I think that's what both of these teams want to do in their run game. They don't want to get away from it. You know that you've got dynamic quarterback in Joe Burrow, but don't get away from that run, because in the 4th quarter you can get the yards. The same thing goes for the Tennessee Titans. If you think about Derrick Henry and the yards he gets in the 4th quarter, that's why you can't go away from the run.
2nd down and 4. They're going to run it again.
Another quick run, first down up the middle.
First down. Spins his way to the 28-yard line, and a strong opening drive to start this 2nd half.
This is going to be just a run to the outside. Watch as they seal to the outside, and then the cut by Burrow to get inside. Long takes a bad angle, and he gets sealed to the inside, and that allows the inside lane for Mixon.
So 1st and 10.
Mixon, he's elusive. He's got great burst, a Pro Bowler this year. He's been held to 23 yards on the ground. Does have 5 catches. Burrow steps up.
Burrow with another sack.
I
think that's number 4.
Number 6 for Tennessee.
Wow, number 6. Wow.
A one-man show in the pocket.
Simmons been called.
It's going to be a 2nd and 16.
Bengals, not only in the run game but in the pass game, and this time once again going up against Adeniji, and Adeniji just his cleats get out from underneath him, and Simmons another sack for the Titans.
Ryan will get a rep here for Cincinnati. Shotgun for Burrow.
Quick throw up the middle. Uzama, and it's going to lead to about a 3rd and 5.
C.J. Uzama had his best season statistically. Got an injured Titan on the play.
That could be long.
We've avoided this throughout
injured Titan.
The late afternoon, early evening.
Going to lead to an injury timeout, looks like.
Now we're going to step aside, come back to Nashville with the Bengals in front by 3.
We are here for new homeowners, a football game.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break during the injury timeout. We got 655 viewers, 421 likes. Let's try to push that to 500, guys. You know, it's a big milestone, 500 likes for a video. We just need 79 more likes, 79 more thumbs up, and that'll get us to 500 likes. So you guys keep smashing that like, thumbs up button at our next goal of 500. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, NFL, and of course MLB, as well as college. as we get through this commercial break. We need 50 more. 50 more likes gets us to that next goal of 500. It's a playoff milestone.
Third-year linebacker David Long was the injured Titan. He did jog off the field. He's now in the pop-up tent.
So we've got Burrow back in a shotgun.
Ryan shifts to the backfield. Line of scrimmage is the Tennessee 23.
Burrow steps up on the run, and he's going to get the first down.
On a lunge by Burrow. And that'll move the chains for the Bengals.
I think that's the first time he's used his mobility, to be honest.
Able to make a little stutter move there and extend and get the first down.
8th play of the drive. Burrow is 20 of 27 for 266 yards. Just under 10 minutes to play in the third. 9-6 advantage for Cincinnati.
It's going to be a big run. Makes it to the left side, and that's going to be a touchdown by Bengals. Mixon.
What an opening statement.
There it is.
In this third quarter.
Well, the Titans have done such a good job of watch the handoff. It's to the right. He's going to wind it all the way back. And there's nobody once he gets to the backside after Fulton loses his footing. Titans did such a good job throughout the first half of this game, keeping the Bengals out of the end zone and holding them to field goals. But the Bengals come out right away in the third quarter, move it down the field, and Mixon with the touchdown.
And blocks from Williams and Spain on that left side. McPherson on for the extra point. Straight through.
Extra point is good, and that's going to be your score. 16 Bengals, 6 Titans.
Cincinnati.
As we go back to another commercial break. 706 viewers, 462 likes. We're trying to hit 500, guys. This is a playoff milestone for the channel. NFL playoff milestone. We've definitely seen what a championship college game could do when we did 2,000. So let's get to 500 likes on this one. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up. We just need 38 more likes, 38 more thumbs up, and we'll hit 500 likes. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Michael, when you get back, bro, it was like a week ago. A week ago I got the update. And yeah, I'm back, bro. You know they can't hold your boy down for too long. $17 more likes, guys. 17 more gets us to 500. 17 more likes. And of course, don't forget, if you want to donate to the channel, if you want to support me in the channel, you can always click that little money sign with the box by the chat. You can donate $1, $5, whatever you want to donate. Definitely helps the cause. 10 more likes, guys. 10 more likes. We hit 500. We're almost there. We just need 10 more, and we'll hit our NFL playoff record of 500 likes and counting. Jay says, I got my mom logging on to get you an extra like. Thanks a lot, man. It means a lot to me. It definitely does. 502 likes, guys. We did it. We just broke an NFL playoff record. 500 likes and counting. That's what I'm talking about.
This is sponsored by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Mercari, your marketplace. And by Geico. You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance.
I should get like a little like screen thing, do like confetti and all that.
Commissioner Roger Goodell on hand. Some good company there. Hall of Famers Curtis Martin and Anthony Munoz. Roger Goodell was in Dallas last week for that thriller, the Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Now we got a good one going here in the third quarter. Cincinnati.
What's up, Ty?
Leads at 16-6.
What's good, bro?
Out to the 25-yard line for Tennessee. Stream the entire first season of
All right, so Tennessee's got to do something.
Paramount Plus.
You know, if they don't get it together now, this thing could get out of hand.
Taylor Sheridan, starring Jeremy Renner.
And
all episodes of
that clock's definitely just chipping away, not in their favor.
On Paramount Plus. Tennessee offense out there, 1st and 10 at the 25, limited to 129 yards in that first half. Passing game in front of Henry. Fake the jet sweep.
And Henry's going to make it around the edge. And he's going to make it, get about 9 yards out the run.
Come up just short of the first
Leads to a
down.
2nd and 1.
Block from Nate Davis, taking out that left side for Tennessee.
And I just talked about it when the Bengals were on the field about how they need to keep the running game or get the running game going with Joe Mixon, and they showed some consistency there with it, and it took them right down the field.
That's good, Ty. How was your weekend, bro?
Titans need to do the same thing. You see the big gain on first down for Derrick Henry. As Mike Vrabel told Evan at halftime, they've got to get some first downs and stay on the field.
Extra offensive lineman, it's Aaron Brewer.
And Henry's going to get the first down and a few more after.
Have you seen any difference in Henry, the one that we normally see, other than we haven't seen the big explosive run yet, but in his style?
I haven't seen anything in his style. I haven't seen a limp. I haven't seen any type of hesitation on his part. I've seen a lot of DJ Reader in the backfield. I've seen a lot of the Cincinnati defenders dialing in and focused on him, but from a health standpoint, he looks fine. He looks like they're going to continue to give him the ball. And as I said, I don't think you get away from him, because you never know that one time he could all of a sudden break it for a big game.
Tennessee, one of 4 teams that have been in the playoffs each of the last 3 years. Kansas City, Buffalo, Green Bay, the others, longer streaks.
Going back to Henry, another big run for about 7 yards.
Just going to feed it to him until Cincinnati proves that they can stop it. Chunks of yards. That's good for 9. Downstairs to Evan.
Guys, it's important to remember when this injury occurred, October 31st, week 8. He had surgery on that right foot. November 2nd, a steel plate and 5 screws in that foot to get him ready. A ton of work to get to this point.
No doubt about it. Henry's going to get a breather here, so Deontay Foreman will step in. Doak Walker Award winner back in 2016 out of the University of Texas.
Big run up the middle, still on his feet. Foreman. And he's going to make it to the 10. Cincinnati 10.
Mike Hilton helped save the touchdown.
My goodness.
It's a 54-yard rip for Foreman.
And the perfect time for Deontay Foreman to break off the longest run of his season. Coming into this game, only 35 yards was his longest run. He's able to break through tackles, get to that next level, spin out of tackles, and just create space. Put that hand on the ground. Excellent job by Foreman.
Line of scrimmage is the 10. Boy,
so 1st and goal.
The Titans need that. Tannehill shotgun.
What an interception! Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? He tipped the ball, intercepted it. Wow.
By Mike Hilton. He taps it up in the air.
What a play.
Secures it for the pick.
Mike Hilton is coming on a blitz off of the right slot, and it's right where Ryan Tannehill wants to throw the football. There is a flag on the play. Right where he wants to throw the football. Good discipline by Hilton, able to tip the ball in the air and make the interception.
What's the flag on?
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, wow.
On Cincinnati, number 20. For taunting.
Sure, they don't care about that.
15-yard penalty from the end.
That interception is good.
And that's number 20's first foul towards a disqualification.
Wow.
So the play stands for Mike Hilton. The penalty is against Eli Apple for taunting. But Cincinnati
what a game.
Takes over. Mike Hilton knocked upstairs, and then Hilton secures it.
Well, there you go. That defense, man. Wow. All right, guys, 843 viewers, 525 likes. Why not go for 600, right? Just need 75 more likes, 75 more thumbs up, and we'll hit 600 likes, increasing our playoff record of likes, thumbs up. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Of course, for NBA, NFL, MLB, and college. I feel like now at this point, I mean, you know, you go down and score again, run down that clock, and you're playing in a championship for Cincinnati. Tennessee's chances are definitely slimming, and my parlay is going up in value. Might just cash out now. I'm already up. Bob in Missouri. Sorry, but the Chiefs are beating the Bills. Ugh. Come on now, Bills Mafia. You know I can't stand for that one. Serious Biz, good looks, bro. $547 likes, guys. Can we get 53 more? 53 more likes. Thumbs up. It'll get us to our next goal of 600. 600 likes. Of course, make sure you subscribe. That way you can be here for the AFC, NFC championship games. Definitely be here for those as well.
Mike Hilton was signed from Pittsburgh to make plays like that. A 4-year, $24 million deal. Cincinnati takes over, first down at the 24. Tannehill's first pass of the game was intercepted. His first pass of the second half intercepted.
And that's a run to Mixon for about a yard.
By Jeffrey Simmons. Let's take a look at next-gen stats powered by AWS.
Well, what the Tennessee Titans have been doing up front is it's mainly four-man rushes, and they're able to put pressure with that. You get stunts and twists that provide some one-on-one matchups, and really Simmons, the job that he's been doing on identity that has been outstanding for the Titans, getting the sacks and the pressure. Right now, Joe Burrow's been sacked 6 times already on the game.
And Trent David Long Jr. is back in there for Tennessee.
No problem, Dalton. Got you, bro.
Second down and 9.
Quick throw.
To Chase, trying to create after
Chase is going to get about 2 yards.
They'll pick up 3 yards on the
3
outside.
yards. It's going to lead to a 3rd and 5.
Well, and you wonder if that's a built-in side of
Thanks a lot, Andy.
built-in look that the Bengals have going into this is if you see cover 0, you see the blitz, you see man-to-man, and you have off coverage, just go ahead and throw the quick hit or get the ball to the outside. Get the ball in the playmaker's hands. Maybe they can make somebody miss and turn a short gain into a big gain.
Well, one thing that really struck me in our conversations with the Bengals, anytime I asked about last week and the intensity and playoffs, everybody answered, no, it felt normal. Felt like week 8.
Well, they didn't want to over-celebrate. Listen, they know it's 31 years since a postseason win. They didn't want to they understand there's more at play here.
Burrow's pass got knocked out of the hands of Higgins. Looked like he had a first down.
That's going to lead to a 3 and out
Not hold on
after
to
the
it.
incomplete.
Amani Hooker with the tag. 4th down.
Well, Hooker on the touchdown run by Mixon got out of position. This time he comes up, he sees the slant. Watch him put the shoulder, that right shoulder, right on the football of Higgins. Excellent job knocking the ball loose.
Big play for the defense to stop Cincinnati there and get the ball back. Kevin Huber on to punt it.
And that's huge because of the
What's up,
turnover
Larnell?
that just happened. You know, the Tennessee moved all the way down the field to the 10-yard line, and the interception happens, and the defense to respond this way, getting the offense the ball back.
Again, no rush.
Big kick. Ooh, and a wrap-up at the 25. Nice special teams play.
Downfield, 42-yard punt.
All right.
You're watching the Intuit TurboTax Live AFC Divisional.
And we're going to head to a quick commercial break. All right, guys, 864 viewers, 557 likes. Just need 43 more to hit that goal of 600. Hit that like, that thumbs up button. 43 more and we'll hit our next goal of 600 likes. Of course, make sure that if you're new here, you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Marissa says Tannehill is a good regular season quarterback, not postseason. Yeah. And, you know, the thing about it is I think Burrow is, I mean, not only does he have a lot to prove, but, you know, he's showing poise. Even though he's been sacked, he's definitely showing poise. He's taking his time. He's not really making too many mistakes. And, you know, that's why they're ahead of the game, or ahead in the game right now. Jonas. Yo, if there's one person that's always gonna make me laugh in the stream, it's definitely Jonas. That's for sure. Chris Hall, what's up, bro? All right, guys, 576. We need 24 more. 24 more likes. 24 more thumbs up gets us to that 600. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I think Ty had money on the Titans. He popped in real quick right before that interception. Then popped out.
Nashville, Tennessee, these fans were shell-shocked after the interception by Mike Hilton. Taunting penalty on Eli Apple brought them back. But Cincinnati couldn't do anything with it. Tennessee takes over at the 28.
That's a Derrick Henry run for about 4 yards.
Through a crowd for a gain of 4.5. Combination of B.J. Hill and Von Bell.
Okay, Ty's driving.
To the turf.
Be careful out there, bro. Take your time.
Tennessee's the #1 seed in the AFC. 2000, they lost in the divisional to Baltimore. 2008, as the 1 seed, lost in the divisional to Baltimore.
It's another handoff to Henry, and I think he got the first down.
Well, it looks like that initial spot's going to be just short.
Well, and not that he's running any harder than he did in the first half, but if you look at the way this offensive line is playing in the second half, you know, they've missed a lot of games together also, and Ryan Tannehill talked to us about that and said, having the offensive line back, the energy, you can feel the juice. I'm sure at halftime, Mike Vrabel got after that offensive line and said, listen, we need to get the run game going. So far in this half, they have been able to get the run game going and get Derrick Henry going.
And Trent, Derrick Henry was on top of a defender before he went down to the ground. The defender carried him for an extra yard, enough for the first down. We're under 4 minutes to go in the third. 16-6 Cincinnati.
That's going to be a play action. Deep pass from Tannehill. And that's going to be caught. A.J. Brown. Huge pass.
Inside the 25.
When Ryan Tannehill goes to throw this, I'm thinking, oh no, it's going to be intercepted because on the backside, Eli Apple is falling. Now watch, Eli Apple goes over the top. Tannehill is aware of that, so he throws a flat throw. Watch how he keeps the ball low. He keeps it a flat throw so that A.J. Brown can go up and get it instead of throwing that high arcing deep pass where the backside corner and Eli Apple can go make the interception. He makes a flat throw and allows A.J. Brown to go up and get it in front of Apple.
It was Apple and Awuzie.
And Henry's on the run for about a yard.
Logan Wilson
Second down.
Defensively, it's a 1-yard pickup. Wilson is coming off a 12-tackle performance in the victory over Las Vegas. Tennessee's going to make some personnel changes here. Hilliard will check in. It looked like Foreman would be in there.
Right, they took Henry out, put Foreman in.
So second and 9.
So there must be something specific here for Hilliard that they want him in on this play.
Second down and 9. Motion man, Ferkser. We approach 2 minutes to go in the third. Tannehill looks.
Tannehill incomplete.
Incomplete behind.
It's going to lead to a
A.J.
third and
Brown.
9.
Ryan Tannehill knows the Cincinnati head coach Zach Taylor very well. They spent a lot of time together at Texas A&M and with the Miami Dolphins. Tannehill said Taylor is a heck of a person and a coach. He owes a lot of his early growth to him. And Zach Taylor echoed the same sentiments. He really enjoyed working with Tannehill, getting to know him. And the two have formed a very
So third and 9.
Touched a lot during the season. I'm not sure there was a lot of back and forth this week.
Not a lot of back and forth this week. And consider the 4 years at Texas A&M together. You know, Tannehill switched over from being a
And there's going to be a
quarterback and the work that they did there. And then all of a sudden they're together
timeout,
with the Miami
looks like.
Dolphins. And as that growth continues,
It's going to be a timeout.
He's been there those early stages for Ryan Tannehill. And it was great to hear the way they expressed that to each other.
Well, that was going to be a delay of game, so they had to take the timeout as the clock was about to hit 0. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Tennessee.
Well, and that's where the errant throw to A.J. Brown on second down. If you get that ball in front of him, he may not get the first down, but at least it's going to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, as opposed to that ball tipping up. I don't know about you, Ian. I held my breath. Anytime that ball gets tipped up in the middle of the field, you know, there's a big risk of getting intercepted. So,
Right, so 3rd and 9. Here we go.
Have a chance here on 3rd and long.
Is it a timeout that they will need later? It's irrelevant right now. They needed it at this moment. 3rd down and 9. 4 receivers set.
Tannehill, and that's going to be short for the first down.
And well short of a first down. Hit by the combination of
It's going to lead to a field goal.
They pick up 6 yards. Field goal unit will come on. The former Bengal Randy Bullock for Tennessee.
Great disguise by Lou Anarumo's defense. They had everybody at the line of scrimmage. Looked like it was going to be cover 0. Had A.J. Brown on a slant. That's where Tannehill wanted to go, was the backside one-on-one. But at the snap of the ball, the Bengals dropped everybody out except for their 4 standard rushers and took away all those passing lanes, so they had to hit the check down.
Field goal is good. And that's going to be your score, 16-9. Bengals up.
Inches closer. Now down by 7. 1:36 to play in the third. On the Thursday night before Super Bowl 56, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments from the 2021 season. Tune in to NFL Honors Thursday, February 10th, 9 p.m. Eastern on ABC, ESPN Plus, and NFL Network. Titans went 7-2 at home this season. Losses to Arizona in the season opener and that shocking loss to Houston. Meanwhile, Cincinnati, very confident road team. They finished 5-3, but you may want to take that last game out of the equation. They were 5-2 and then sat their starters in the final game against Cleveland. So,
all right, so 7-point game.
With Joe
Minute and 36 left in the third.
Leading the way for Cincinnati.
Well, and that's the one thing that players and coaches
and
talk
the Titans
about
have
is confidence and how his
taken
confidence
Henry out,
carries
put
over
in
to the other players that are in the huddle on
Freeman.
the sideline, in the locker room with him, is that leadership and his skill level.
Returnable here for Evans.
Big run. Still on his feet. Makes it to about the 40.
And finally taken down as he crosses the 40-yard line. Outstanding field position. Evans is new to this kick return job, and it's working out.
Very nice return.
They got the youngster Joe Burrow, the veteran Ryan Tannehill, and Burrow has certainly looked the part. 21 of 29, 270 yards. He's taken his lumps, 6 sacks. Tannehill, 9 of 17.
No interceptions, though. I'd rather take the sacks over the interceptions, to be honest.
For the Cincinnati D.
So Burrow's been doing very well.
Bengals allowed the 3rd most sacks in the league this year behind Chicago and Baltimore. They're going to go with an extra offensive lineman here from the 40-yard line. P-Run in the backfield.
Play action.
And throw.
And that's going to be...
It's there. Tennessee with the interception.
I don't know. I think it hit the ground.
That ball was about to hit the ground.
I think it hit the ground.
Slides in under it.
We're going to see here, though. Yeah, it definitely hit the ground.
Obviously, they're going to take a look at it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's keep an eye on that ball.
It hit the ground.
It doesn't look like it touches the ground, Ian, and if it does touch the ground, it looks like he has the ball secure. It maybe brushes the ground, but the ball doesn't move, and that's what they're looking for is movement.
It definitely hit the ground.
The Bengals don't do a lot of big sets.
It hit the ground. Come on now. I don't know.
Trent, you just said it. You hold your breath when balls get tipped.
It hit the ground.
And that one up for grabs for Hooker.
The previous play is under review.
Well, and the Bengals don't do a lot of extra offensive linemen and multiple tight ends and one back, one wide receiver type of looks, and they went with the play action and tried getting it up the field, instead taking the check down. And we're going to listen to Gene Steratore here about whether this stays an interception or does it get overturned.
Go ahead, Gene.
Yeah, it's a really tight play, guys, as we all know. And I think what I'm looking at is to see if when possession is gained by Hooker, does the ball contact the ground simultaneous with that possession? If that's the case,
yes,
then I believe they'll overturn this.
This is going to be overturned.
If he's controlling the football just before that ball hits the ground,
because the ball can't help you intercept, or the ground can't help you intercept the ball.
That ball is making contact with the ground simultaneous with his possession of the football, and in that case, the ground is helping him make that interception.
Just like I said.
Play, though.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a drag of the football.
Yeah, so this would be overturned.
Hands on the ball.
Gene, you and I have gotten along so well all season long, and now we got different. we got varied opinions here. Listen, I'm going to go with you more than I go with myself, but I don't see the ball move a lot there. So that simultaneous possession with the ball hitting the ground, that's a factor that I didn't look at. The thing I was looking at was movement of the football.
And I agree with you 100%, Trent. I mean, look, as soon as Hooker puts hands on the ball, it's instant possession, right? But if that ground is part of that process, when it happens, then we have to say that we can't discount the fact that the ball's touching the ground there.
Correct.
But I agree with you. The ball doesn't move. He sticks it. He definitely sticks the catch.
I like that
Yeah,
answer.
you can
better,
stick
Gene.
the catch, but the ball can't hit the ground and help the interception. It hit the ground.
I thought we were going to have to bring in mediation, but it feels like you two worked it out.
Well, there's a lot of, listen, Cleet's still on the headset talking to New York. He's still looking at the pictures over and over. So even as Gene and I are going back and forth about this, there's obviously even more discussions going on with the officials and what's happening in New York.
I think the other part of this, guys, too, is remember now the ruling on the field's interception, right? So you've got to go into the clear and obvious to overturn that. So that element will play as they're making this decision as well. But to me, I think the ground is there right when contact occurs, and then that's going to be the decision up to New York naturally.
Yeah, and part of this now, it's been a long process, which means they might be looking at the clock. And if they are overturning it, they got to get the clock straightened out, make sure they've got that right, because it would be an incomplete pass. This has taken an extended period of time. This is not open and shut. Oh yeah, look at it. Interception, let's move on.
There's a lot of factors, and this is a huge turn of events in this game if it does stay an interception.
Oh, wow.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as
Oh, wow. What is going on?
So a long back and forth. It is an interception.
Oof.
And it's
That's
Amani
interesting.
Hooker with a pivotal play at the 119 mark of the third.
All right,
We
so they
asked
called
Joe
it an
Burrow
INT.
about the last 5 games, no turnovers. He told us, hey, sometimes things bounce your way. Nothing out of the norm. We're just taking care of the ball. And meanwhile, Tennessee has got it because the ball bounced the other way to the Titans. Handoff, Derrick Henry.
Henry's going to get stopped in the back, lose a yard.
One last comment from Gene's territory. You heard the final decision, Gene.
Yeah, and what you think in these plays is they would obviously have deemed that possession had occurred just before that football hit the ground.
I'm here, Jim.
We know when we
What's
get
up,
into
bro?
replays, these are frame-by-frame evaluations. And in New York's opinion, I am sure that they have felt that there was possession just before the ball made contact to the ground, and that's why they stayed with the call on the field.
It was an absolutely fantastic play from Hooker. And a jump.
It's going to be a false start.
Gene's comments.
False start. Offense number 60.
It's going to push him back, leading to a 2nd and 16.
Still second down.
The other reality of it is it's happening in real time. And a lot of times you're looking at that replay over and over again in real time. And that's one of the things that they talk to us about is yeah, you can take it frame by frame and go super slow motion and all those kinds of things. But then you also go back and look at it in real time. And, you know, Gene with a great point. If it's simultaneous catch, then it's going to be overturned. If they felt like he had control and the ball didn't move. But right now it's Tennessee's ball, and they've got great field position.
First interception and 210 pass attempts from Burrow. 2nd and 16 after the penalty on Jones.
Deep throw.
Looking for an all.
What? That's a touchdown. A.J. Brown caught it between 2 defenders.
Tremendous grab.
Wow.
Tremendous grab by A.J. Brown, but a tremendous throw by Ryan Tannehill. He's got Awuzie on the outside, just a little stutter and go, just enough for Awuzie to settle.
Are you kidding me?
Back shoulder throw so Bell can't get to it, and then the control by Brown to come up with, it's a one-handed grab.
Wow.
He didn't even have use of his right hand, Ivan. He cradles that right in. Great ball placement, even better catch.
Phenomenal. 33 yards, a strike from Tannehill. And the extra point.
Extra point is good, and we have a tie game, guys. What a change of events.
We are all tied up. 16 apiece with 15 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter.
The interception.
What a turn.
Well, just think of all what's happened here. So you get the long drive by the Titans, and then they get down to the 10-yard line, and they have the tip ball by Hilton gets intercepted, and then their defense gets a stop, so they get the ball back. And then they're able to get another drive and get stopped. But then Burrow with the controversial interception, the Titans take advantage of it and tie this thing up right at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Joe Burrow's record has been so clean over the last month and change. And that turnover leads to points for Tennessee. Knotted up at 16 apiece.
That was definitely a great catch. It's just mind-boggling as far as between this interception and the touchdown. But hey, that's, like I said, it's NFL.
Return from Evans from the goal line.
And Evans is going to make it to about the 20.
By Chris Jackson of the Titans. 9 seconds to go in the 3rd. Another look at the Hooker pick. Officials took a look at it. Discussion with New York. Determined that was the correct call. And then the suction cup of A.J. Brown. A one-arm grab as he was backpedaling into the end zone.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd.
With a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the quick throw leading to the 2nd and 2.
We're digging at the ball. Forward progress will get him a gain of 7, and that's
Got ourselves a ball game here.
End of the third in Nashville. A spot in the AFC Championship game is on the line. Will it be Who Day? Will it be?
Quick commercial break, guys. There's going to be some controversy behind the interception. The ground definitely helped the ball be intercepted. Now we have a tie ball game. Wow. Oh, no problem, Kevin. Thanks a lot, bro. Much love. Much love to my folks up in Canada. Come on. All right, guys, we're a quick commercial break. Fourth quarter tie game. I mean, this is where stuff of legends are made.
1988.
So
Tennessee Titans were there a couple of years ago, a loss to Kansas City. 1 quarter of play to decide it here in Nashville. Iron Eagle, Trent Green, Evan Washburn, Gene Steratore, the rest of our NFL on CBS crew. First play of the fourth quarter, Cincinnati has a 2nd and 3. Handoff, Mixon.
Big run around the bend. He's going to make it first down and more.
And Mixon turns on the Jets. Veers out of bounds, picks up 13 in the process.
Watch the seal that happens here in the bounce outside by Mixon. Excellent job and vision, but then blocking on the edge, and then Chase with the final block that picks up the first down. Good job of vision by Mixon. Better job of blocking by the guys up front.
And Trent, they had an extra offensive lineman on that play, Jackson Carman, and it worked. The running game is picked up in the second half for Cincinnati. First down, fake it.
Burrow, quick throw, catch. Chase still on his feet. First down, has space. Makes it to about the 40.
We asked Jamar Chase about those kinds of plays, and he said the key on catch and run, it requires vision, instincts, and making that first defender miss. You beat that first tackler, and then you can make some things happen.
Well, and Mike Vrabel said the same thing. We said, what's the key to the defense? What is the key, or what are one of the keys? He said, we can't have missed tackles, because he knew the short pass plays in Jamar Chase and what he's able to do. You can't have those missed tackles, and excellent job by Chase making the first guy miss and turning it up the field.
3 catches, 82 yards for the rookie out of LSU. Burrow on the brink of cracking 300. Play clock. They just beat it.
Mixon's going to be stopped.
Joe Mixon hit by Zach Cunningham. It's a loss of 1 on the play.
Well, that time the Titans bring 7 guys up to or near the line of scrimmage to get some penetration, and we've seen a lot of that in the first half. Runs for no gain, but you got to stick with it, which is what they've been doing, which is setting up some of the other bigger plays that they've been able to get.
2nd and 11, just underway here in the 4th quarter. Cincinnati is in Tennessee territory. Just shy of the 40. Burrow, pump and throw.
Quick throw.
Tosses it out there for
Chase. He's going to get about 6 yards out of it.
Carries a defender with him. It's Landry. Versatile defender at that. 8 yards. Catch and run.
Ryan, did you see the quick pump fake to the left and then Burrow looking down the field? It's because the Titans showed that cover 0 look again. And what they've done the previous times is they've thrown that quick ball to Jamar Chase. That time he does a quick pump fake. Thought he was going to get Higgins because he thought the defense would react to that pump fake. Thought he was going to get Higgins down the sideline, but they didn't. They continued to bail out, which is why he had to come back to Chase for the short game.
Burrow is now at 306 yards through the air. 3rd down and 3. Rush is coming. Burrow tries to avoid it.
Are you? Wow. Big sack at the 50.
Brought down. Landry first man, then
Look down the field, my guy.
And it takes Cincinnati out of field
Wow.
range.
6 guys at the line of scrimmage and only 5 in protection. So you've got every one of these guys coming in. You can't block everybody with only 5-man protection. You've got to get the ball out of your hands. He does not. He makes the first
My
guy
goodness.
miss, but not able to make the second guy miss as Dupree gets the sack and knocks him out of field goal range.
It's a loss of 16, the 7th sack of the day for the Tennessee defense. The rush is coming in sheets. Huber, no pressure to deal with. He pops it high in the air. Rodgers, fair catch called for in between the 17 and 18-yard line, 31-yard kick. The Titans will have the football, and you're watching the Intuit TurboTax Live AFC Divisional on CBS.
All right, so we're in a quick commercial break, guys. It's turned into a really interesting game. Got 1,100 viewers, 618 likes. Let's try to make it 700 likes, guys. We need 82 more. 82 likes, 82 thumbs up gets us to our next goal of 700. So make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Of course, for NFL, NBA, MLB, and as well as college. We just need 74 more now. 74 more likes. Thumbs up gets us to that 700 mark. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button. And of course, subscribe. Mr. Majestic says, I still think Tannehill has one more turnover in him. It's definitely possible. Forty 44 more likes, guys. 44 more likes gets us to 700. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button. Just need 44 of you to hit that thumbs up, and we'll hit our next goal of 700, making a standard for our new NFL playoff record.
Brought to you by Paramount Plus. At Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the Bengals 16, the Titans 16. Tennessee with a football at the 17-yard line.
Foreman, big run for about 8 yards.
Line for a gain of 9. Good block from Saffold.
How about the connection Ryan Tannehill and A.J. Brown have had today? First on the deep corner route that was set by a previous play. And then the deep ball down the middle on the play action. Did Tannehill recognize the fall-off corner?
All right.
The one-handed touchdown catch by A.J.
So 25 more likes, guys. 25 more likes. And we'll hit our next goal of 700.
Foreman has a 45-yard run here this afternoon.
Foreman, another big run. First down and more.
Across the 35. We asked Mike Vrabel about Foreman. He said, I watched him mature each week. He doesn't say a whole lot, but his body language shows how much he cares. He won't make the same mistake twice. His preparation is excellent. They have full confidence in him when he's needed to be the featured back.
Well, and it really developed over the course of the season, right? That confidence built as the season went along, and then all of a sudden towards the end of the season, that's who they were relying on down the stretch. When they
First and 10 at the Cincy 44.
It was Foreman they were leaning on.
Fake it to Foreman. Tannehill.
Tannehill on the run. And that's going to be a catch.
A.J. Brown.
First and 10.
First down, Tennessee. A rope for 20 yards.
Well, it looked like he was trying to get the ball to Julio Jones in the middle of the field. Watch Brown passes Julio Jones, and then, oh, wait, he's scrambling. I'm just going to keep going. Sure enough, we just showed that highlight reel of Tannehill and A.J. Brown. If he's in trouble, that's who he's trying to dial up.
4 catches, 134 yards, and a touchdown for A.J. Brown. Tennessee in business inside the Cincinnati 45.
Quick play action. Nice little throw. And that's for Julio for about 6 yards, leading to a 2nd and 4.
Spreading it around. Jones has been a factor here. That covers 7 yards. Derrick Henry will check back in for Tennessee.
Derrick Henry's back in.
Offensive coordinator Todd Downing has made for the Tennessee Titans. They came out. The offensive line is blocking better. The run game is going better. Both Foreman and Henry are involved in that.
That combo with Foreman and Henry is kind of what's causing such an issue for that Bengals defense right now.
They'll put the fullback in. Blassingame. Tannehill straight back.
Tannehill, quick throw. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 1.
Close to a first down. Tremaine Pratt with the wrap.
It's just short.
On the defensive end. Clock is moving. We're down to 8:32 to play in this 4th quarter.
Getting down to the wire with 7 minutes and 58 seconds left.
Todd Downing in his first year calling the plays for Tennessee. 17th year in the NFL. He was the tight end coach of the Titans. 3rd down, less than a yard. Shotgun for Tannehill.
Tannehill is going to be short for the first down. He's wrapped up in the back.
Well, what that tells me, Ian, no doubt about it, he said he had 2 downs to get this ball. And anytime you pull that, you see that happen. In my mind,
Rajesh TK, I'm going with the Bengals, man. I've got the Bengals on this one.
It is you want to do to pick up this first down, but if we don't get it and it's close, we're going to go for it on 4th down.
Right now, they'd be staring at a 50.
And they're going for it on 4th and 1.
It is 4th and 1.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Henry in the backfield.
Tried to draw him off sides. Henry has the ball, and he gets stopped in the backfield. That's a defensive stand by the Bengals. That's going to be Bengals ball. Turnover on downs.
And the Bengals will take over on downs. A huge stop here in the 4th.
All right.
The Cincinnati defense holds up.
All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, guys. I just want to give a big thank you to everyone that's on the stream, guys. We hit 695 likes, 5 more, and we'll hit our goal of 700. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Also, of course, if you subscribe to the channel, I want to thank you for that as well. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for, of course, NBA, NFL, college, MLB as well. I'll also be streaming the championships, the divisionals tomorrow, and of course the Super Bowl. So make sure you stick around for those. And 100% shout out to you guys. Like I said, make sure you subscribe. That way you can hop in the chat as well. Get in on the action, have fun, keep it clean. Try to keep it family oriented. Talk your trash, go back and forth, do what you do, but try to keep it clean. That's all we ask. We got a mixed crowd. Older people, young people, middle-aged. So try to keep it family-oriented if possible. But if I missed you, welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. Adam Lastman from Michigan. Michigan in the house. Okay. Cincy with the ball with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left. It's going to get interesting. Chris, I'm trying not to get my this box here too much into the field, so that's why I've got it small for you guys. Trying to make it large enough to where YouTube doesn't freak out on me, and then small enough so that you guys don't freak out as far as the size and it blocking the field. So that's why it's that size.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 37.
All right, Bengals.
Burrow
Joe gets sacked again. Oh my goodness.
After sack after sack. And it's Harold Landry, a loss of 7.
Once again, excellent.
2nd and 17.
In the middle of the line. As a quarterback, you want room to step up in the middle. There hasn't been room for Joe Burrow to step up in the middle of your pocket. It's one thing to get beat off the edges where you have room to step up, but he doesn't have any room to step up. Yet another sack for the Titans defense.
That is 8 of them tonight for Tennessee. 2nd down and 17 for the Bengals. Burrow step and throw.
Quick throw.
Higgins catches.
And Higgins is going to make it 3rd and 4 after the pickup.
Chase has gotten so much attention this year, and rightfully so. T. Higgins had a fantastic season, nearly 1,100 yards receiving, and down the stretch in particular. Over the last 7 games of the season, he averaged 107.5 yards per game receiving.
Well, he is such a big playmaker. His speed and his size is such an advantage, and when teams started to focus so much on Jamar Chase, it opened things up even more for Higgins, and they were able to take advantage of it.
3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. Burrow, quick throw. That's going to be a 1st down.
So midfield, they pick up 7.
How about the fact and the respect that the Titans are showing Jamar Chase? There was 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The 1 to the right was Jamar Chase. They had a corner and a safety over the top of him. On the other side, with 4 receivers, only 4 defenders. So it was a matter of man-to-man coverage on one side, and we're not going to let Jamar Chase beat us deep on the other.
Joe Burrow is 26 of 35, 326 yards. And a pick. Tennessee pointing.
That's going to be a false start.
Flag flies.
False start. Offense number 28.
1st and 15.
5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
It's Joe Mixon. Mike Vrabel.
It really doesn't get any better than this for playoff football. You've got a tie score, 5 minutes left in the 4th.
It's a franchise playoff record.
If the NFL was scripted, this is as good as you get.
Well, they had some really great defenses with Jeff Fisher here. So that's a heck of a record to get for the Titans.
Chris Evans is now in there for Cincinnati. Yeah, the officials will come together. Play clock was down to 4.
Confused on what this is
The
for.
clock is corrected, 5 minutes and 8 seconds. Here we go.
All right. Thank you for the confirmation, Clete. Coming up after the game, State Farm postgame show. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower. They'll have the highlights for you. Conversation all coming up. State Farm postgame show. First and 15 for Cincinnati. Operating out of the gun.
All right, Burrow in the gun.
Running play.
And that's going to be a run by Evans for about 4 yards.
49, gains 4. Good block from Trey Hopkins up front. Clock is rolling. We're under 5 minutes to play.
Well, and the Bengals continually have to fight through some of their mistakes. And they came into this game giving up the most sacks in the NFL. They've given up 8 today, but they have been a very low penalized team, one of the least penalized teams in the NFL. And right now they've got 6 penalties already on the day. And instead of 1st and 10, they have 1st and 15. So now they get themselves back to at least a manageable down here at 2nd and 10.
Only Green Bay had fewer penalties than Cincinnati this season. 2nd and long. Burrow has the time. Delivers underneath.
That's a quick throw leading to a 3rd and 8.
Immediately by David Long. It's a gain of 3.
Well, Mixon's not happy about something. He jumped up after that tackle by Long and had a word with the officials. I thought it was a good response by Long to come up and make that tackle, not allow him to get anything after it. And
Donovan McNabb won a playoff game.
What?
Sacked 8 or more times. Joe Burrow trying to join him in that category. A critical 3rd and 8. Burrow dropped again.
He gets sacked again. This is like 10 sacks. What is going on?
Jeffrey Simmons has been the man. 9 sacks for the Tennessee defense.
well, the
Wow,
problem is
9.
there's no quick throws. All
Might
the
as well be 10.
receivers are up the field, so on some of these pressures and blitzes, there's not a flat or a quick pop to a tight end or an outside receiver
Wow.
with a one-step slant. It's up the field. It's up the field. It's 10 yards, 15 yards, 60 yards down the field. If that's the situation, you've got to hang on to the ball a long time, and that's what Burrow's had to do. Thus the 9 sacks by the Titans.
And that's 3 individually from Simmons. Huber, sailing kick. Rogers hit right
Nice
away
stick.
at the 15-yard line. By
So Tennessee's going to get the
Flowers,
ball
who
back
has
at the
done an excellent
15.
job in coverage. 43-yard kick.
Bengals still have all 3 timeouts. There's 2 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Buffalo, Kansas City. That's the other divisional matchup. We'll have it for you here on CBS tomorrow. Big game at Arrowhead with the Bills and the Chiefs. We still have 2:43 to go in regulation here in Nashville. And coming down to the wire with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans tied at 16.
Well, and Ian, as you've mentioned a number of times, if Tennessee wins this game,
So we got
their first AFC Championship game, and if Cincinnati wins the game,
Tannehill motioning.
tomorrow takes on a whole new meaning because they'll be the ones hosting the AFC Championship game.
A.J. Brown, motion man. First down run.
Henry
trying to get to the outside.
gets around the edge. He's going to get about 3 yards, leading to a 2nd and 7.
Hangs in there and limits Henry to a gain of 3.
Did you see Henry loading that arm? It looked like he was getting ready to load it, and Awuzie saw it as well. And he kind of gave a little hesitate, like when he went after
it
him,
looks
he went,
like
and then he kind of hesitated.
Going to
and
run
went
this
back
thing
and
down
went trying
to
get the pump fake on the stiff arm.
the 2-minute warning.
Derrick Henry in his return to the lineup, 62 yards rushing and a touchdown. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, they're going to run this down to the
We're
2-minute
counting
warning.
down to the 2-minute mark.
Just tried to draw him off sides. It didn't work.
Here for Tennessee. 2-minute warning.
All right, guys, we're in a quick commercial break. We got 1,400 viewers. Let's see if we can do this. Can we make the NFL player record for 1,000 likes on this video. Can we do that? We're at 743 now. We've got almost 1,500 viewers. We just need 250 likes, 250 thumbs up, and we'll hit 1,000 likes, guys. We'll set the record for the NFL playoffs. We just need 250 more. 250 people. Just hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, and let's see if we can break that record of 1,000 likes for the NFL playoffs. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NFL, NBA, MLB, and of course, college as well. 818 likes, guys. We just need 183 more. 183 more likes and we'll hit that 1,000, guys. Keep it going. We'll set the NFL playoff record. Keep smashing that like, thumbs up button. We're at 844 now. We just need 155 more. And we'll hit that 1,000 like goal. What's up, Chris? What's up, bro? Dark Halo Savage, thanks a lot, man. Peabody, thanks a lot. What do you want the poll to be for, bro? Z3RO?
Delivery meal for two because cravings are better shared.
I see you, bro.
Joe
I see you.
Burrow's been sacked 9 times. It ties an NFL playoff record, which has been done 5 times. Tennessee has 2 minutes to work with here. A 2nd and 7.
Thanks a lot, Big Wayne. Welcome to the family, bro. Tannehill, quick throw. That's going to be a catch. First down. Next to the Tennessee 35.
Excellent job by Tannehill as Hendrickson is slow to get up in the backfield. They're going to stop. Looks like the fact he's unbuckling with that right hand tells me that's got to be his left arm.
Yep. Trey Hendrickson was a question mark after suffering a concussion last week.
Cincinnati with an injured player inside of 2 minutes. This situation requires Cincinnati to be charged with a team timeout. That will be their first timeout.
Didn't look like anything unusual in the back and forth that he had going with Lewan.
So this is probably going to lead to an injury timeout here.
Has been terrific this season. Randy Bullock trying to get into the right mental space for a potential field goal to either give Tennessee the lead or possibly for a win. So the injury for Cincinnati costs the Bengals a timeout.
Well, and the injury to Hendrickson takes away the fact of the throw that Tannehill made to squeeze that in between 2 linebackers to Julio Jones, and what an accurate throw when needed here in the final 2 minutes to drive it up the field.
Hendrickson set a team record 14.
10 sacks, huh?
First down. Tennessee at the 35.
And that's going to be a stop
Stonewalled
at the line of scrimmage.
Reader.
Henry, no gain.
You could have just let me said it. You knew I was going to say it.
I know. I just looked. I said, is it going to be? Exactly. 98's been in the backfield all day, not letting Henry get anywhere. That's the one thing that's been missing in this game from Derrick Henry's game. The longest run of the day for him is 9. How many times have we seen him wear teams down and then in the 4th quarter get that big, long run? But so far, Cincinnati's been able to hold him in check.
2nd and 10. Hilliard in there for the Titans. Tannehill.
That's going to be a quick pass. Going to lead to a 3rd and 5.
A gain of 5 for Hilliard. And you have another injured Bengal on the play. It's Cam Sample, who's going to make his way to the Cincinnati sideline. We're down to 40 seconds left here in the fourth. Third down and 5 at the 40.
Oh, what is going on?
In there for the Bengals.
Yo!
Tannehill steps forward.
Quick throw. Pass is picked off by the Bengals.
Logan Wilson's
20 seconds left in the game. What is going on? Wow.
a huge play.
Wow.
Bengals D.
Excellent job by
Are
Eli
you
Apple.
kidding?
He doesn't bite on it at all. He sits on the route, comes back, gets that right arm in there to tip the ball up in the air. Logan Wilson with his 5th interception on the season. Right place, right time. That's what happens when you hustle to the ball. He's right there for the interception, giving the Bengals excellent field position with 20 seconds to go.
This is crazy.
Pass was intended for
This game is not going to overtime. I feel like the Bengals are going to take it by a field goal.
With 20 seconds left, the Bengals take over.
2 timeouts, Ian. 2 timeouts, so you can use the whole field here.
Burrow's in the back. Deep throw. That's a catch and a step out to the... He's within field goal range.
In field goal range.
15 seconds left.
To play.
Jenkins in press coverage. He has help over the top. He's just trailing him.
You guys, we need 120 likes, 120 thumbs up. We'll hit our goal of 1,000. We'll break the record. 120 likes, 120 thumbs up gets us to our 1,000 goal. Make sure you're smashing that like, thumbs up button.
To wait for that move at the top and get it to the boundary for the completion.
Right now, they'd be looking at a 52-yard attempt. 15 seconds on the clock. Running play.
It's a quick run.
Mixon carries the
Brings it
pile
down
for
to
down to
6 seconds.
Timeout called.
Cincinnati takes its second timeout. Please put 9 seconds on the game clock. 9.
9 seconds
State
left
Farm
in the clock.
Game show is coming up. JB and the gang back in New York. A thriller here in Nashville. And a rookie, Evan McPherson, could be the hero.
50 more likes, guys. 50 more likes gets us to 1,000.
Well, they had
We
2
just need
timeouts.
50 more.
79 eligible, bringing in that extra offensive line. I mean, you were thinking it was gonna, or I was thinking they were just going to wind it down and kick the field goal, but with 2 timeouts, you can call it, get another run play in.
Trent, the crazy thing, Zach Taylor was trying to call timeout on the play where Cincinnati came away with the interception.
He's running up here at the top of the screen.
And they end up getting the pick.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
The 3rd interception
Wow.
of the day for Ryan Tannehill. 9
10 more
seconds on
likes,
the clock.
guys. 10 more likes. We're going to hit this 1,000. We're going to blow it out the park.
Their first
10 more
playoff win
likes,
in
guys. We hit
31
1,000
years.
likes. We break our
Last week
NFL
against
playoff
the
record.
Bengals. This would be their first road win in franchise history in the postseason. Tennessee trying to host the AFC Championship game for the first time in its team's history.
Congratulations, guys. We did it. 1,000 likes and counting. NFL playoff record.
Right now it would be a 50-yard attempt. And Cincinnati not taking any chances.
And that's going to bring it down to 4
3
seconds.
seconds left. That's actually going to go down as a loss on the play.
Please put 4 seconds on the game clock. 4 seconds.
Evan McPherson has been perfect on the road.
38, 45, 54.
A 5th-round pick out of the University of Florida.
My goodness.
Cincinnati takes its 3rd and final timeout.
And he's been a crunch time performer.
Well,
4 seconds on the clock. 52-yard attempt.
52 yards. I said it, guys. It's going to come down to a field goal. Bengals are going to take it.
The Bengals into the AFC Championship.
Here we go for the win.
Harris, the snapper. Huber will hold it.
For the win.
52-yard.
And it's good right down the middle. Let's go, Bengals. They're going to the championship, baby. Let's go.
To the AFC Championship game for the first time since 1988. The Bengals' mantra has been, why not us? And they're right. 1916, the final in Nashville.
Here's the game winner by McPherson, who will be going on the road next week to either Buffalo or Kansas City to play in the AFC Championship game. What an outstanding season and performance by the rookie here in the playoffs.
Let's go. You guys, I want to thank you for being here on the stream. Like I said, if you're new here, make sure, of course, you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Guys, we hit over 1,000 likes. We set the NFL playoff record for likes on this channel, so I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for the support. Like I said, make sure you guys subscribe as well.
He wants everybody used to it.
And they'll have access to these streams as well.
The teammates used to it, the coaches used to it, and he wants the fan base used to it.
A rookie kicker, Evan McPherson.
Tom Brady in the chat.
For Cincinnati. Houday. Well,
My goodness.
Going to the AFC Championship game.
All right.
Bengals win it. 19 to
Guys, the Bengals take it 19-16. Move on to the AFC Championship. Joe Burrow. What a game. 9 sacks. Are you kidding me? He won the game with 9 sacks. But like I said, you'd rather have sacks than interceptions, right? And Tannehill threw those interceptions. And that's what put the Bengals in position to win the game. So there you have it, guys. Bengals moving on. AFC Championship. What an exciting time. Alright, guys, I'm actually going to head out. I'm not going to be on for the 49ers stream. I've got some stuff going on I got to take care of. But tomorrow, I will be on for the Rams-Bucks, and I will be on for the Chiefs-Bills. That's automatic. So, in the meantime, I want you guys to have a good night. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being on the stream. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.